Kyaa, Yukino. I must have had my mic unmuted. Huh, that's pretty embarrassing. Let's go over here now. That was probably pretty loud. This is probably pretty loud too. It's probably less loud now. There we go. There we go. Oops. It had to happen at one point. Where's my controller? Here it is. There we go. Not continue. Not continue. Let me unmute the game. New game. We're on to Yukino. Yukino. She's so wonderful. Now, the real question is, what do we call ourselves this time? We've done Seki, we've done Pachika, we've done Taro Yamado. I didn't even spell it right. It's supposed to be Yamada. Let's do... I don't know if this will fit. Nope. I was gonna do Rantaro Amami Takumi. Where is it? T. Rantaro Amami. I don't think Makoto is gonna fit. Actually, no, I do know Makoto fits. Oops, no. Don't want to do that. Let's do... not this. Here's a oh, what? Norian scum. How many things can I put in here? 6, okay. Let's do... What fun thing can we do? What fun alliteration? When doing an alliterative name this time? We could be... I keep wanting to do like something skay, but I can't put like Takumi skay or something because it's way too long. I guess I could be... I'll be Takumi... Emu... That just sounds dumb. I was gonna just spell talk to me backwards, but I realized that emu cat is kind of stupid. Emu cat. Well then. Actually, you know what? Let's go. We got these things, right? We got all these. Let's do something. We can be like, I have no idea. I was looking for a star, and the closest thing we have is this. Boom. We'll be very unoriginal. I will be. How do you spell it? I'm trying. I gotta make sure I spell this right. Oh, this is so annoying. The little, like, boom. Okay, this is what we're going now. Deco 27. Does that make any sense? No. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, what's gonna happen this time? What will we see this time, I wonder? It's beautiful. A hawk, some more. This is not the kind of water I want. I love my water. Does not seem like a great time right now. We're going down in the river. Some trees. We see the red moon again, the blood moon. Ganon's minions revive. Are we now on the land? We are now on the land, I think. And it's a silhouette. High quality H2O. Yeah, nice. So it was somebody with long hair. I don't know if they ever said if Mako had long hair, but, you know, whatever. We're gonna skip through this. It's gonna be a club meeting. I'm really... It's different? Oh, I thought this was gonna be the same. Excuse me. It's the first day of club activities during summer break. We're supposed to start research on our presentations. Excuse me.
ねえ転校生くん、新参者同士、ここは手を取り合って協力しない？
Hey, new kid. Why don't the two of us work together since we're both newcomers here? You can voice all of my lines since I'll be a main character and I'll have tons of things to say and your voice will really want to kill you after the stream is over. Newcomers? I guess we're just hardlined into this.
ユキノっちと協力するってずるくねえか？新参者かもしれねえけど、物書きとしてはプロっちゃプロだからな。
Hey, no fair teaming up with Yukinochi. She might be new, but she's a professional writer and I still have stuff stuck in my throat.
やだ、プロだなんて。もう、ケンスケくんたら正直。
Oh, stop it, Kensuke. You're so honest. Is he, though? I guess he is.
ユキノさん、アサギ先輩ごときに褒められて喜ぶのはおやめになられた方がよろしいかと。
Yukino, forgive me for saying this, but you shouldn't be pleased if someone like Asagi paid you a compliment.
先輩ごときってなんだごときって？敬ってんのかけなしてんのかどっちだ？
What do you mean, someone like me? Are you complimenting me or disrespecting me? I wonder.
おかしいですね。アサギ先輩ごときとはっきり申し上げておりますので、後者以外の意味合いは含んでおりませんが。
I would have thought it was rather clear that it was the latter.
後者ってどっちだっけ？まあいいや、合宿での研究課題、俺はもう決定したぞ。
Which one is that again? Whatever. I've already decided on what I'm going to do for our research project, Mihate Sadis.
ほう、言ってみろ。聞いてやる。
Well, lay it on us. I'm listening.
マイミ。
Oh, he's not going to say this then? I'm not going to fall for that one, Mimey. Huh?
コンタンが見え見えなんだよ。俺の素敵な研究テーマを聞いてパクローだなんて、そいつは虫が良すぎるって話だぜ。
You're so obvious. Clearly you want me to tell you my topic so you can steal it and use it for yourself. Sure she does.
神様、このバカを殴るのにちょうどいい武器を私にください。
God, give me the perfect weapon to use against this idiot.
私、ハサミなら持ってます。
Oh, I have scissors.
それ死んじゃいますわね。
That would kill him.
それで、君は何を調べるの？
Anyway, what about you? What are you going to do your research on? I don't know, Yukino. I answer that I haven't
君なら
decided.
面白いレポートが書けるよ。この街を客観的に見るの。それが部外者である君の。
Whatever you pick, it'll be an interesting paper. You can look at this town objectively as an outsider. The day that I forget to mute, or that my mic doesn't mute when I clear my throat, is the day that, I have to scrub this audio. It's gonna be awful.
そして私の特権なんちゃって。
You and me, that's our special power. Just kidding. Special power, you say, huh? Ellipses. I'd already forgotten that I'd made that my
私
name.
も勇気を出してわからないところはみんなに聞かないと。
I should find the nerve to ask someone about the parts I don't understand.
ミユさん、ちょっとお聞きしてもよろしいでござるか？
Excuse me, Mew. May I please have the benefit of your knowledge?
なんで武士区長？
Why are you talking like that?
さ、私も始めちゃおう。
I should get started too. What a comedy of errors we've started out to.
そうですね。あら、まゆみ姉さん少し日に焼かれました？
Hello, Ryureen. Good idea. Oh, Lady Mimi, when did you get so tanned? I don't know. If I had to pinpoint a moment where Mimi got tanned, I'd say it was probably this one. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I would have thought she would have gotten pretty tan here. Also, I wonder when this happened. Is she wearing the same swimsuit? I think she is. That's something that just never comes up. Like, when did Saya take this picture? When did they go to the beach together? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
ジグロ。
I was born with it. Were you, though?
失礼いたしました。
Oh, forgive me for asking.
ここのジャパニーズマフィア的な上下関係もなかなか興味深い。
It's interesting. There's a clear hierarchy here, like in the Yakuza.
人を極道扱いするんじゃね
Don't call me a Yakuza. Hi, Magna. How's it going? Pretty good. We're on to my favorite part of the game. For reasons that I will divulge in a few days after we finish this route and it tells us everything it has to tell us. I look over to see Yukino, her face buried in paperwork. Paperwork? Yukino? Yukino!
100年前っていうと大正時代ってことよね。大日本帝国という名のもとに戦争の火種が。
Are you getting close to solve the mystery of the game? I'd say we're getting closer. We started off with Hanako. We didn't die. We got attacked by some weird people in the panda mask. Then Saya's route, we got attacked by a weird person in a panda mask, and then we died. And then Mimi, we didn't get attacked by a weird person in a panda mask. We got attacked by a bunch of cloaked figures, and one of them had a hatchet, and then we got killed at a birthday party. So far, we've been attacked 3 times and died twice. So, I'm hoping one of these two have the answer. A lot of dying? Yup. The Taisho period was 100 years ago. In the name of the Empire of Japan, flashpoints for war were... But she doesn't seem to have heard me. Sounds quite sad. It is quite sad. Think about what's happened. We befriended Hanako. Actually, we didn't die in Hanako's route. Everything was fine there. We just had a very traumatic experience, and she got to have her nice summer vacation. But like Saya's thing, we learned a lot about Saya, I guess, and we really bonded with her. She was very aggressive at one point, and then I think we died. And then we bonded with Maimi, and we found out a lot about her. This looks really low resolution for some reason. A lot about her backstory and her character, and then I think we died again. So hopefully we don't die this time. I'd love it if we could not die on the 4th route. My favorite is Mew. Mew's pretty good. Also, she does not exp emotions outwardly. I think QC missed something when they did this, but you know, whatever. Anyway, back to the story. She doesn't seem to have heard me.
米の価格が高騰し、治安の悪化につながる生活不安を生み出し、
Rice prices skyrocketed, creating daily anxiety in the population that led to the deterioration of security, much like the French Revolution. Huh, funny how that works. Yukino puts down the library book that she's intently binge reading from. I tried to get her attention by tapping her on the shoulder.
わえあごめんごめんもしかして私のことずっと呼んでた
Wow, what? Oh, I'm so sorry, were you trying to talk to me?
もう私の悪い癖なんだよね一つのことしかできないから周りの声が聞こえなくなっちゃって
Oh, and something else that's never, like, come up again, that we've never talked about, is the car crash sound that we heard, and the fuzzy video that was played of something swinging from the ceiling or whatever. Geez, this is a bad habit of mine. I can only focus on one thing at a time, so I can't hear voices around me. What are you studying?
ああ私もまだ決めてないんだけどとりあえず図書館からいろいろ借りてきたんだ
I haven't decided yet, but I got a bunch of different books from the library as a jumping off point.
前に取材できた時は時間がなくてこの学校には寄らなかったんだよね
The last time I came here to cover a story, I didn't have time to stop by the school.
だから今回図書館を使わせてもらえるって聞いてもうテンション上がっちゃってちょっと借りてきすぎちゃったかな
I got so excited to hear that I could use the library this time. Maybe I got too many. Yukino has almost 20 books piled up in front of her, one for each year.
いろいろ読んだんだけど一つ分かったの100年前の読み人事件ってあまり文献に残ってないんだよね
I did learn one thing while reading a number of books. The Amibito incident a century ago isn't covered much.
歴史と呼ぶには近すぎるし噂と呼ぶには遠すぎるっていうのかな
It's too recent to be considered history and too old to be thought of as an urban myth, I guess.
無責任な想像だけでレポートをまとめてもいいんだけどそれだとプロのライターとしてのプライドが許さないのよね
I could write based on my own imagination, but my pride as a writer wouldn't allow me to be so irresponsible.
今ついていけないって思ったでしょ
I know what you're thinking. I can't keep up with her, right? Nope.
嘘おっしゃい私たち二人はよそ者なのよ異星人なのよ本音で語り合って心の壁を越えないと到底他のメンバーに太刀打ちなんかできないわ
Don't lie to me. We're both outsiders, aliens. If we can't beat the other members, we can't beat the other members if we're not honest with each other. Aliens? Can't she at least make us humans like everybody else? And I thought Mimi's route was a soap opera.
ああ俺はユキノッチならたとえエイリアンでも大歓迎だ
Wow, if Yukinochi's an alien, then I'd be more than happy to let her abduct me. Kensuke wants to be probed by Yukino. You heard it here first, everybody.
死にたいのかケイスケ
You wanna die, Kensuke? Wow, we're really just gonna fade out like that. There's no like, okay, Mew. Did this happen every time? I guess so. Locations, yep, they're blue. People you've met before are also shown. Well, let's go to the station, actually. Let's save. I know it says Yukino's down in the forest, but... Let's save over this slot. Let's just save over this slot. Who cares? It's the end of Mimi's route. Nothing changes. We already beat it. I know it says that Yukino's down here, but I don't think the station would be highlighted unless something specific to what we're doing would be there. So I'm going to go here instead, because just because it says they're there doesn't mean they'll be there. Oh, this is Ryuzaki, isn't it? Oh, it's the new kid. Yep. If you keep wandering around like that for no reason, I'm gonna have to start escorting you.
Huh?
You think I'm taking advantage of my legal power, aren't you? Don't forget, that power protects citizens like you. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand anyway. Well then. Detective Ryuzaki leaves without letting me speak a single word. That one is confusing. I think you don't have to see them to continue that route. Yeah, you don't always have to see them. Yeah. And sometimes you can't see them. Like, I'm pretty sure there are a couple of days on Mimi's route where she's just not at any of the locations. So, I didn't know what you're supposed to do. Was that the event? I hope it wasn't. Oh... I know what that was now. The second I saw the forget-me-not thing, I was like, I know what this is. That's the hard lock onto Mimi's route. We do have to go to the forest. You're like, Mimi, I got tickets. Oh, I probably should have read that. Ah. The bridge is so high, it was once known as a suicide hotspot. Just looking over the edge makes you feel like falling. Weird that we didn't go to the bridge first. It's suspected that the recent accident may have been a fall from this bridge. I see a familiar woman by the river. She notices me and smile. What a coincidence. Yukino's standing on the riverbank looking around. What are you doing here? Well, taking a walk. A walk? You look like you're trying to find something.
あれ結構鋭いじゃない転校生くんバレちゃ仕方ないな
Wow, you got me, new kid. You're sharp.
ねえ大島真子さんのカバンを見つけたのって君たちよね
You guys were the ones to find Mako Oshima's bag, right? Yeah, we were having a barbecue here. It was just around here, I think. I point to the area where we'd had our barbecue. The images come back to me. I briefly tell her about how Amana and I found the bag.
その流れてきたカバンの持ち主大島真子さんは三果高校の生徒数日前から行方不明だったのよね
The owner of that bag, Mako Oshima, was a student at Mihate High. She'd been missing for a few days. Is something bothering you? And then we catch up to real time.
気になることはたくさんあるんだけど
A lot of things bother me, but... She tilts her head as if lost in thought all alone.
この街って不思議だと思わない
Don't you think this town is weird?
なんかしっくりこないのよねいろんなことがどれもこれも現実味がないっていうのかな
A lot of things here aren't sitting well with me. Just constant little things. Like they don't seem real. Like the fact that you're the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek... I don't know the rest of the words. It's just different from the kind of city we used to live in.
そういうことじゃないんだな
It's not like that.
なんかこの街って世界のどこでもない場所にある感じっていうのかな
It's more like... This town exists in a place that isn't part of our world. Or something.
三果町という町が浮世離れしていてそうねまるで現実の世界じゃないみたいなんかふわふわした夢の世界みたいな
Oops, sorry about that. It's detached from reality, like it isn't real. It's some kind of fluffy dream world. Is that woe what I think it is about rock? Is that the catch? The foreshadow? ...
あーわかんないうまく言えないやどう説明すれば伝わるかな
I don't know. I can't say it right. How can I explain it? I see what you're trying to say. Sort of.
本当こんなふわっとした説明で分かってくれた
Really? You got that from my vague explanation? Yeah, you know, I just have a way.
そっかじゃあまあそういうこと
I see. Okay then, that's that. She nods repeatedly with a satisfied smile.
私夏休みが終わる前にこの町を出るからさ。それまでに調べたいこと全部終わればいいなって。
I'm leaving this town before summer break ends, so I want to have all my research finished by then. The buzzing of the cicadas grows even louder. We squint into the harsh summer sun.
しかし今日も暑いね。汗が気持ちいいよ。
By the way, it's been hot lately, hasn't it? Feels nice to sweat. I remember now and you can see why you like this route. Yeah, there's a very specific reason I like this route.
私もう少しこの辺歩いて帰るから。
I'll walk home, around here for a little while. What? I'll walk around here for a little while longer before I go home. I tell her to stay safe. Yukino smiles and walks off upstream, following the river. A kite traces an arc through the summer sky. Like the hawk in the opening. Or kite, or whatever it was. Maybe it's a children's kite, and not Kite the bird. This is Hanako. Let's go to the forest. At the very least, we'll run into nobody. Venturing into the forest at this time of night. There's gotta be something wrong with me. The small pathway stretches out into the dense forest. Oh, it's Kensuke. Just missed it. What have I done? The shame! What are you doing here so late? I heard Nikore was coming here this afternoon, checking out shooting locations in secrecy, that is. She's so responsible, don't you think? It's one of the things I really like about her. He reaches into his pocket and takes a bite out of something he pulls out. Oh, this? It's good Choco Panda, that candy from the commercial with Nikore in it. I'm a sucker for that kind of marketing. Want a bite? Kensuke gives you a good Choco Panda. Wow, what is this, the second day? What, 8-2? Forest. Night. Good Choco Panda. Kamashiro. A popular chocolate snack manufactured by the Kamashiro is a panda-shaped cookie covered in chocolate. Rei Nikaido has become the brand's spokesperson this year, causing the treat to become an explosive bestseller among young people. Dang, that was my last one. Why complain to me about it? They say when the panda's gone, the talking's done. See ya. I have no idea what he just said. Off to the bridge. I guess that was our encounter. I see a shadow crossing the bridge, coming this direction.
Ara.
Oh, Yukino is here. Hey, it's not safe to hang out in the woods this late. I was gonna say that. Aren't you scared being alone in the forest in the dark? I don't scare that easily. Look, the moonlight's pretty, isn't it? Not as pretty as you are, Yukino. I guess it is getting a little late, though. Shall we? Alrighty then. Missed opportunity for that chance. I don't think we've ever had anything, that corny in any of the routes. I don't think there's ever been a time where we've been out and about in nature, and the MC's been like, not as beautiful as you are. Sounds like something he would do to Hanako or Saya. Or Mimi as a joke. Like something that he would do towards like the end of the route when they were really just like bragging on each other. Because I feel like earlier in the route, if we said that to Mimi, I think she'd just slap us. Either that or she'd get all flustered. In the living room, life just kind of creeps up on you. And then we're not going to the room because we'll read the book. I'm going to do that later. Now, where do we go? The station? Let's save the game. I can't believe I only went 2 places on 8-2 during PM. Did I really only go to Kamashiro Manor? I guess I have gone to the station before. I guess we're going to the station. Few people milling around. Oh... Mental note to self. Just don't go to the station. Just don't do it. Until the weekend has passed, just don't go to the station. I guess Yukino might still be here if she's working. I return to the mansion. There's someone standing out on the porch.
Ah.
Hey you, I'm doing a report on Mihate Town. Have you heard any unusual stories recently? Yes, I heard this very interesting story about a large man in a blue shirt and a yellow vest who gets murdered in the middle of the night. For example, any eyewitness accounts of Nikure here in this town? Nope, not this time. Or maybe some gossip about your classmate, Saya Kamishiro? Any dirt on the Kamishiro family will do fine by me. Nope, not this time. Nothing? What a rude kid. I want to know what his parents look like. That's kind of a weird question. I pity him. He pities the fool. Thirsty, I pour myself a glass of barley tea. There's no air conditioning, but the fan's been going constantly. That'll do for now. I could decide to spend all day here, but... Oh... I've got an idea. I guess we progressed time. We did in fact do nothing. I have a brilliant idea of making a background scene using the interior of the mansion, and then I can just like get a fan and I can crank it up super high so it plays into the mic, and everyone can be like, "Why do you have a mic going into a fan going into the mic?" And I'll be say, "Because why not?" Let's go to the forest. The sun is relentless, and the children are playing. There aren't a lot of people here. I see families and some fishermen. Wouldn't a lot of people walk around empty-handed like me? Yeah, such a downer. I heard that Nikure isn't using a stunt double for her hanging scene. And they're going to shoot that scene right here in this very valley. That's right. That's right. Hang on, don't walk away yet. I'll give you my most prized possession. Look, it's a photo of Nikure in her bunny hop outfit. This is one of the best shots I snuck during a live event. Ooh, excuse me, sorry Kensuke. I have all of her CGs filled out, so I don't think I'm going to get anything from this. I think that's illegal, Kensuke. Is it though? Taking a picture during a concert? Maybe. No thanks necessary. Get it? Necessary? Well, later. Kensuke chatters along on his own, then disappears. Again, on his own. Wow, we're really like rubbing it in that he's on his own. Kensuke looks cute, but he do be kinda creepy. He do. Kensuke needs to chill for a second. Like, he needs to calm down. But we found out last time that even though he's like all over Nikure and Kaori, we did find out that he confesses to Maimi every single week. Or every other week, whatever it was. So that's pretty funny. I enter the shop to see Mami and Yukino sitting at a booth by the window. Kensuke is in the seat in front of them. And conveniently... the Gatsby light. Oh, you're here too. Is this kind of secret mystery club meeting? And, actually, I'll replay this. Yukino and I came for a cup of tea, but Kensuke happened to be here too, and... You want to sit here? Oh, my dearest friend, you're just in time. Sit. Kensuke's awesome. We're sick of hearing your Nikure stories. Kensuke's the ultimate pal that we need in this game. What would our dear MC do if he didn't have a foil like Kensuke around him? They complement each other so well. Look at this, buddy. I have a really bad feeling about it, but I peek at the phone being held up in front of me. It's a news site. Nikure and Kamishiro team up to change Japanese film history. What about it? It's a little hazy, but there's a person behind Nikure in this photo. You recognize her, right? If I squint a little, there is someone who appears to be dressed like Saya. That's right, you're sharp. You know what this means, of course. Do I? Not a clue. You seem to get along with Saya, so I can't think of a better candidate for this mission. Sorry, Kensuke, not this time, I don't think. Saya? Really? I never thought we got along. I don't think I've ever talked to her in this entire time in this route. I need you to ask Saya to get Nikure's autograph. Just ask her yourself, Kensuke. You think that girl would listen to me? Never. But Deku would do just fine. Why, you ask? Because I think so. Whatever. Hey, Deku. There's a meetup this Sunday. I want to show it off to all the Zetpan fans there. I get it now. Please, I'm begging you. He says he's begging, but he sure isn't acting like it. If you get that for me, I'll give you something really special. What's something special, you ask? You want to know right now? These things are best left as surprises. So, will you do it for me? Sure. There's a chance. I knew you'd say that. That's my pal. Anyway, I'll see you here Saturday. That's tomorrow, and we're gonna break Kensuke's heart. And please, don't forget Nikure's autograph, okay? Sorry, Kensuke, but this ultimately has no bearing on the story, and if I get it, I will get it. I don't think I will, though. Oh, when they go to the living room, there's a mess on the table. It seems Yukino left without putting her notes away. Time to root through them. Why is there a tissue box on the floor? Oh no, those are books. Never mind. I peek around to make sure Mimi isn't coming out of her room yet, then take a look at one of the open notebooks. Her schedule is written out in great detail. Here she's going for a walk on the boardwalk. Well, where should I go? The boardwalk? Away we go. Hey, over here! A figure in the distance is waving her arms at me. I'd wave, but I can't wave. Her body casts a long shadow along the asphalt from the summer sun. The woman slowly walks up to the beach and gives me an innocent smile.
What
a coincidence that we run into each other. Or is this fate? I mean, it could be a kind of fate. I guess it's fate.
何よその投げやりな言い方。ナイスかじゃないでしょ。
What's with such a half-hearted answer? I don't like that, I guess.
もっと運命をちらつかせて。大事よ。人生のエッセンスに運命。
You'll have to learn to accept that some things are just fate. Fate is one of the essential facts of life. What are you doing here?
海をね、見てたの。
I was looking at the ocean. Okay. Did you see anything?
それは愚問ね。海は海が見えるのよ。毎度毎度海底から放射能を帯びた怪獣が現れるわけじゃないわ。
That's a stupid question. You go to the beach to see the beach. You don't hope for a radioactive monster to pop out. Of course not. The wind is strong and the waves are more angry than usual. Yukino's hair blows in the wind, brushing against my cheek, like a Pantene commercial, or that one scene in Pocahontas.
読み人はね、海から現れるって説もあるみたいよ。
I heard a theory that when a Yamibito arrives, it comes from the sea. A kite flies along the coastline. Yukino looks up to the sky. I look too.
この町にはトンビが多いわね。
This town has a lot of kites. That makes me look into the sky as well. Oh.
私ね、トンビはこの町を象徴していると思うの。
I think the birds are a symbol for this town. A symbol?
トンビは風を利用して空を舞い、人が神に捧げた供物をさらっていく。
Kites fly along the wind and steal offerings that humans leave for the gods. A kite steals fried tofu. Isn't that the saying?
トンビの扱いってひどいわよね。同じタカ科の鳥とは思えないほど。
Kites get treated so awfully. I can't believe they're in the same family as hawks. It's true. Hawks are mostly used positively, while kites have a poor reputation. Poor kites.
タカは縁起物なのよ。初夢に出てきたらみんな喜ぶラッキーバードなんだから。だけど、トンビは違うわね。
Hawks are said to bring good luck. People would kill to have them show up in their first dream of the year.
トンビはね、タカ目タカ科の鳥だけれど、タカと違って狩りをしないの。じゃあどうやって餌にありつくか知ってる？
That was an interesting transition. Oh, nothing. And though kites are also part of the family Ecipetridae, Exhibitridae? Exhibitridae? They don't hunt like hawks do. Do you know how they get food?
死骸を探して食べるのよ。生きてるものに興味はないの。常にムクロを探してる。
They're scavengers. They're not interested in living things. They're always looking for dead bodies. Hit the report button. How does that make them symbols of this town? Maybe there are dead bodies all around you that you just don't see, Deco. I like how much story you gained from this route. We're learning all sorts of things. This is what we get for having the route with the journalist.
なんとなくね。とにかくトンビに罪はないわ。
Instead of running around the town in summer with a bunch of other teenagers. Well, it was just a thought. Anyway, my point is that kites are unfairly maligned.
記事にも書いたけど、この町は昔鷹狩りが盛んだったという話が残ってるの。
As I wrote in my article, there's a story that says hawk hunting was a popular... What? There's a story that says hawk hunting was popular in this area a long time ago.
主に江戸時代。鷹場といってね、大名が鷹狩りに使用する山は入山禁止にしたのよ。この町の禁足地はその名残とか。
Mainly in the Edo period, daimyos used the land to hunt with hawks and banned anyone else from entering that land. I just noticed. She's got little snowflakes.
この町の歴史を支えた鷹の文化はもうどこにも残っていないのかしらね。
That area later became this town's sacred land. I wonder if that hawking culture still remains anywhere. Hawking culture. In the sky, the kites call to one another as they are singing, and for whatever reason, it keeps playing the dun-dun-dun sound. As the number of hawks dwindle, kites are beginning to dominate the sky in this town. No, the hawks are losing the fight.
帰ろっか。
Let's go home. I start walking at her suggestion, but something immediately makes me pause.
どうした？
Huh? What's wrong? There's a figure off in the distance, staring in our direction. Oh no. She puts on sunglasses and disappears around the corner. Ryuzaki?
誰かいた？
Did you see someone? I shake my head no. With the sounds of the waves at their backs, we leave. Why is she putting her sunglasses back on? I thought she said the whole point of wearing sunglasses was that you could take them off at the perfect time. Oh, I know what this is. And I know exactly how this is going to play out. That's why I'm going to save, and I'm going to do it anyway. I know exactly what's happening here. I'm going to walk over to this man there, I'm going to be like, Saya, please give me Nikurai's autograph. And she's gonna be like, what? Maybe if you helped me out earlier, and then we would have had to do the Saya route. Is that...
こんなところでお会いするだなんて。付き人になるお話、受けていただけるということですわね。
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. Does this mean you've accepted the position as my assistant? Huh? Oh, I'm not really here for that.
今から上城ホテルへ向かうところなの。
Kamishiro Hotel, this is 8-3? Yes, 8-3. 8:03 p.m. 25K Hotel Manor. And then Kensuke Quest, I don't know. I'll check, I don't know. Kamishiro Hotel, a high-end hotel along the Mihate Town seafront, operated by Kamishiro-do. The top floor has 3 penthouse suites with ocean views, and the hotel is famous for having accommodated the musician Justin Bieber during one of his Japan tours. However, in reality, the hotel has vastly more rooms than there are guests to rent them, and the hotel runs at a loss. Kamishiro-do doesn't seem to particularly care about the hotel's profitability, however. It's been rumored that Kamishiro-do built this hotel in order to manage the amount of visitors Mihate Town would be able to accommodate at any one time, as the company's always resisted attempts to make the town more appealing to hiccups. Welcome to the Hotel Kamishiro. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel Kamishiro. Any time of year, you can find it here. The business is operating at a loss, but the management doesn't care, so we keep losing money and people are gradually above something.
今から上城ホテルへ向かうところなのですけれど、ちょうど今日は付き人の手配ができずに困っていたところですの。
I was just about to head to Kamishiro Hotel, and I do require someone to carry out tasks for me. We'll see how long this goes. A black limo arrives in front of Kamashiro Manor. It sounded like a helicopter for a second. The driver opens the door for Saya and she gets inside.
どうされました？早くお乗りになって。
What's the matter? Get in. We're going shopping. No, I'm just... Ow! Someone kicks me from behind, and I collapse into the car.
では出発いたします。
I don't know what voice I did for Hattori. Shall we be off? I think it was something like that. Oh, this again, huh? It's excessively spacious. Is this wine? Are you dull? This is grape juice. So I'm a water boy, huh? Miss Rainy Kaido, blah blah blah, Charlotte Tatsumi. Saya, you're here. Hey, Mibu. Something something eloquent speech, something something I'm here, da 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 da. Who are you meeting? This way. Oh wow, it's Rainy Kaido. Her arm is actually right this time, is it? Wait. Yep, her arm is correct this time. It's not broken. And Kun. I don't like Mibu. I call it to Saya to stop her as she's making her way out of the gate. I don't like Mibu. Do people like Mibu? I don't know. After the Mimi route, I don't think people like Mibu. He kind of became a little unhinged there. Oh, Saya, by the way... Yes, how can I help you? Saya turns around. I just remembered that Kensuke had asked me to get Rainy Kaido's autograph. What's the matter? I asked Saya if she can get an autograph from Rainy Kaido. Huh? Ray? Why have you of all people trying to get that, Deco? Did Asagi ask you? She's spot on. I didn't know how to react, so I do the best thing. Not saying anything and just standing there going... I see how it is. Well, if Asagi asked me himself, I would have rejected him flat out. Hattori?
Huh!
Yes? Hattori, who had been standing a short distance away, appears at Saya's shoulder and hands her a piece of paper. We have a couple of spare autographs that are being handed out to hotel guests. Will this do? You got Nikare's autograph. Wow. Well then, please tell Asagi. Please tell him to never use Deco to make impossible requests.
ごきげんよう。
Goodbye now. I guess I owe Saya. That doesn't mean I'm coming here at 10 AM tomorrow. Do we go to see this sussy baka, or do we go to the suburbs? I reckon we check out Mew Cafe. Let's make this a separate save slot in case I accidentally hardlock myself into Saya's route. I'd love it if that didn't happen. Wait, why did it go away? Walking around this neighborhood at night is a bit creepy. Did it go away? Wait. It looked like it went away. It's an old town. Do only city people feel this creepy vibe in small country towns? I don't know. Why don't you ask Yukino? You're both from the city, I guess. Cafe Pastiche is like a lone candle in the darkness. Heard it all before. In the back of the shop, Amana is waiting on customers from behind the bar. It's so high up that her head barely peeks over. What? She notices that I've entered. She only turns towards me briefly. Or when she notices. Over there. Amana points with her chin to a seat along the wall. Kensuke is sitting there. Oh yeah, this. I forgot. I almost forgot to give it to Kensuke. Oops. You've returned! Deco the Bold! Kensuke leans back in his chair like a king. Except that doesn't really translate that well on stream, but you know, whatever. Kensuke isn't looking at me. Oh, but Kensuke isn't looking at me. That's some good ambient music. What if we just... That's why the cafe is one of my favorite locations. What if I just became really low poly? And was sat behind in one of the chairs or something. Boom. Boom. And now, Now we're just sitting here. We're just sitting here. Maybe we'll get some drinks. If I fits, I sits. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I think this will pop up on stream. I think the edge of this pops up. I know it's gonna get all dark. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, where are they? Ah, yes. The perfect thing for... Get my bread. I could get the bread. I wasn't thinking about that, actually. The problem here, I think, is I've actually, like, I don't know, there's not a good place for me to put it. It just floats off the table. Actually, can I attach this to my head? No, I can't. Oops. Boba. I'm doing the thing. You know, the thing? You know? With my non-existent cleavage. Yep. Wait, I actually have something to drink. And that didn't go into the mic at all. Whatever. I think the boobies, yeah. Anyway, we'll keep the boba, but I'll move back down here. And I'm quite large. I'm going to shrink myself down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that is a good size. Maybe I should just be big. I just worry about blocking too much of the game. There. I don't think I'm clipping too much. We'll just continue on like this. But Kensuke isn't looking at me. He's looking at my boba tea. Kensuke, my eyes are up here. Yes, what a lovely view. I follow Kensuke's gaze to see what he's looking at. My gaze goes down. It's the boba tea. Oh. Amana has her back to us, leaning forward to wipe a table. Observe, Deco the Bold. Every time Amana wipes the table, you can see her little... Never mind. Oh, say, got the goods? I need my fix, buddy. I'm fiending. How about it, Deco the Bold? This is the most comedy I think we've had in the entire game. I hand Kensuke the Rei Nikaido autograph.
Majika!
I've gotta pause this because I've got the perfect thing. Here it is. Just gotta make sure this is paused. Make sure this is max volume. Make sure it's unmuted in stream elements. Mute the game real quick, just in case. This is what Kensuke says. He goes, "Oh, oh!"
Indeed!
This is undoubtedly the real autograph of Rei Nikaido. I should really just put that on the hotkey. Yahoo! I owe you one, Deco. Mission complete. What do we get? Do we get Kensuke's ever-loving admiration? Look at these letters. 2KDO. That's fan shorthand for Nikaido. 2KD0, not DO, Z0. Shorthand? How does this work? The 2 is the ni, is the K, and the K is the kai, and then the D is the D, and then the 0 is... I don't... Huh? Hold on a second. This doesn't say to Kensuke. Bummer. Oh well, good work, Deco. I hope you're still on good terms with Saya. Was I ever? But it was worth sending my beloved friend to be a bridegroom to that selfish princess. Hey, hey. That's the second route, buddy. I'm not a bridegroom. Anyway, Deco the Bold, I have a reward for you. Come forth. Ta-da! Hey. He's holding a blue booklet of some sort in his hand. Actual reward? I found it while organizing my bookshelf at home. It's an old travel brochure this town used to print. Actual reward? Blue brochure? Kensuke mission? My mom was just about to throw it out, but it occurred to me that you were collecting these, right? How does everyone know I'm collecting these things? Yukino gave me one, the old lady gave me one, they're all giving me these things. Although I guess technically I asked Yukino for it, but whatever. Let it be a token of my appreciation. Take it. I don't really want to let it go, but if it's going to anyone, I can't think of anyone better than you, buddy. I thought you just said your mom was going to throw it away. You got the blue brochure. Azure Moon? Blue brochure, one of the 5 pamphlets printed to promote Mihate Town tourism. The Azure edition with the blue front highlights Mihate Town's aspect as a coastal town and also has tips and tricks about how to beat the blue lion trout and fire Emblem 3 houses. What? I didn't think you'd be that excited. I never knew you were a Blue Lions fan. You struck me more as a golden deer. What? Although I guess technically MC would be Ashen Wolves. Anyway. We're in Nikaido. Please don't hardline me into... And so here I am. Okay, well I guess I am here. Ah, over here, over here. This text is different, even though I'm sure we already did this event before. What could it mean? After spotting Kensuke, I maneuvered through the crowd to join him.
すっげえ人だな。極秘情報だったはずなのに。
This is a huge crowd. I thought I had a lead on top secret info. I'm sure a lot of people thought the same thing. There were ropes set up in front of the crowd. On the other side are numerous crew members and security guards, IO guards. There's no way we can observe the shooting from here.
ああ、もうちょいで見れそうなのに。
Ah, we're so close, I can almost see. I guess we have no choice. We're gonna have to climb up on the suspension bridge. During our struggles, the film crew starts moving. Kensuke says he'll go after them and dives into the crowd. I don't have the same motivation as Kensuke, so I walk alone in the opposite direction from the rest of the crowd, like a salmon. Dongan salmon? Spending one entire day without plans makes it feel as long as the entire season. I don't feel like going back to the mansion, so I decide to wander around town until the sun comes up. My guy really gonna be out here all night? Really? He really out here this entire time? Till the next day we just didn't go home? We really just didn't go home! Oh, we're here anyway. Okay. As I pass the school gate, I see Maimi standing in front of the entrance. Is she talking to Sagamiya? As the other student notices me, yep, it's Sagamiya, we all seen this before, and then she walks away, she looks at me and says, and then she leaves.
だから急に言われても困るんです。
I said, that's too sudden. Yukino and Saya are having an argument when I entered the club room.
そこをなんとか合宿の発表までに間に合わせたいのよ。
I'm begging you, I want to make it part of my presentation at our camp.
気持ちはわかりますが、私の一存では何とも。
I understand that, but I'm not authorized to. I sidle up to Kensuke and ask him what they're arguing about.
おう転校生。雪のっちが上白家にある資料館を見せてくれって結構しつこく粘ってるんだよ。
Hey, new guy. Yukinochi is asking to see the archive on the Kamishiro premises. She's very insistent.
資料館の公開は毎年日程が決まっているんです。上白家の敷地内にあるので、四六時中開放していると大変なんです。
The archive is only open to the public on certain days of the year. We cannot keep it open all of the time.
どっちにしろ、来週のミスケンの合宿ではお連れできるので、そこまで待てませんか？
Can you at least wait until I take you there during the Mystery Club's camp next week?
それじゃちょっと遅いのよね。困ったな。上白家が町の救世主になったというあれ、当の上白家からの視点が欲しいのよね。
That'll be too late. God, I need the Kamishiro perspective to talk about how they're becoming this town's saviors.
以前、兄に取材されたと聞いていますわよ。
I heard that you've already interviewed my brother.
あ、そうなの。雑誌の記事を書くときにね。ミブさんよかったな。心よく三果町について語ってくれたわよ。
Yes, I did. That was for a magazine article. Mibu was nice. He happily agreed to tell me about Mihate Town.
週刊スプリングさんには上白堂も何度かすっぱ抜かれてますからね。慎重に対応したんじゃないですか？
Spring Weekly's done multiple exposés in the Kamishiro-do, so he probably responded with caution, didn't he? He, in fact, did not respond with caution.
私そこでミブさんの大ファンになっちゃって、先日も廊下で会った時に上白堂の新作お菓子もらっちゃった。
I became a big fan of Mibu. He even let me try Kamishiro-do's newest dessert when I ran into him the other day. Teehee Nandayo.
見上げたライター魂だな。あのミブさんに取り入るとは。
What a rider, sucking up to Mibu like that. Why not just ask Mibu yourself? I saved Saya by asking the question.
ミブさんにはすでにお願いしたの。でも自分の管轄じゃないからって丁寧にお断りされました。
I already asked Mibu. He turned me down too, saying he wasn't in charge, but he was very polite about it. She still isn't giving up. Excuse me.
じゃあさやちゃん、資料館は諦めるからその代わりって言うと厚かましいけど今度時間作ってくれないかな。
Alright, Saya. This might sound presumptuous, but if I give up on the archives, can I have some of your time?
上白家のこと少しインタビューしたいんだけど。
I want to interview you about the Kamishiros.
そのくらいなら構いませんけど。そうですね、今日の午後なら空いていますが。
I don't mind that much. Let me see. I'm available this afternoon.
ありがとうさやちゃん。それじゃあ場所は？
Thank you, Saya. Let's meet.
ここは無理。今日の午後は山城先生がいないから部室は閉めてくれって。
Not here. We have to lock the club room because Miss Yamashiro won't be here in the afternoon.
私の教室ではいかがですか？あそこは閉門時間まで使えますので。
What about in my classroom? We can use it until the gates close.
いいわね、そうしましょう。君もね。
Good idea. Let's do that. You're coming too, okay? Me? I need to be there too. I sigh and nod. Miu looked at me and in her mind she was like, what a pushover.
読み人の定義？
You want the definition of a Yamibito?
うん。災いをもたらす、人を殺めるってのは分かってるんだ。それをきちんと定義したいの。
Yeah, I know they bring misfortune and kill people, but I want a proper definition of what they are. Well, according to Miss Yamashiro, they're hot high school guys who have superhuman strength and save you when you're about to be hit by a car, similar to, wait a second. Doesn't that happen in Twilight? Isn't that one of the things in Twilight? Hold on a minute. Wait a second. It is! Can't believe this. Miss Yamashiro watched Twilight. That's pretty funny, actually. Nice little reference in there. Wait a second. Oops. This is something unrelated. I didn't know that happened. I'm using the wrong keyboard. That would have been funny.
100年に一度、読み人は見果て町に現れると言われています。
Once every 100 years, the Yamibito are believed to appear in Mihate Town.
現れる時期は夏が始まる前。梅雨とか、いや春だとか、いろいろな説があってこの辺ははっきりしません。
They show up before summer begins. Some say during the rainy season, and others say spring. It's not clear.
ま、現れるのが100年に一度じゃ検証のしようもねえからな。
Well, there's no way to verify that if it only happens once every 100 years.
なんであなたがいるんですか？
Why are you here?
面白そうだからだよ。な、マイミー。
Because it sounds like fun, right, Mimi?
続けて続けて。
Just go on.
ごめんね、野じ馬多くて。
I apologize for all the curious onlookers. I like the idea that they've got the door cracked open a little bit and they're all like stacked up on top of each other. They're all going like, oh, And then Kensuke says something, they look over and they all fall out through the door.
まあいいですけどそこの瓶底メガネ
Well, it's fine. Fine, but what about bottle specks over there?
私でしょうかあ、メガネ私だけが
Wait, you mean me? I'm the only one with glasses.
なんで山田さんまでいるんですかしかもメモまで取ってるし何やる気満々で参加してるんですか
What are you doing here too, Yamada? You're even taking notes. Why are you joining in so enthusiastically?
今日の撮影は夜だけですので私のことはどうぞお気遣いなく
Today's shooting is only at night, so don't worry about me.
言ってる意味が全然わからないんですけど
I have no idea what you're saying.
さやちゃん続けましょうそれで現れた読み人の目的は
Saya, let's ignore them, for they know not what they say. So, what drives the Yamibito?
それはわからないというのが結論です一説には生前やり残したことがあるとかまたは聖者にメッセージを伝えに来たとも言われていますが
That. No one knows. Some say that they have unfinished business. Others say they bring a message to the living.
まあどれも我々の願望が入り混じっている気がします
However, I have a feeling that our theories have more to do with our own wishes than the truth.
冷静ねそれこそまさに民族学の範疇
That's a very big part of the nature of folklore. I have to say, you're being very rational about this.
読み人はこの世界に存在し続けると内に秘めた正気を失っていくと言われていますこの正気を満たすために聖者を殺めるとか
It is believed that if a Yamibito stays in this world, it loses its vitality. They must kill the living to get more, much like Final Destination.
読み人の正気が枯渇するのがだいたい夏の終わり頃らしいんですだからそこで悲劇が起こる
It seems that this vitality dries up near the end of summer. Thus, that is when the tragedies occur.
正気を失い狂気に駆られた読み人は危険であると
Are you saying that when a Yamibito loses this vitality, it becomes seized by insanity and turns dangerous?
そういうことです
That's correct.
時間を100年前に戻しましょう100年前読み人が現れた時に上白家が活躍したというのは
So, let's go back 100 years. I heard the Kamishiro started to prosper when the Yamibito appeared a century ago. Saya told us that story. According to the legend, there were two famous families in town, both searching for a Yamibito.
確か現れた読み人は一つの名家の跡取り息子だったそしてそれをその名家が隠そうとしていたこと
Okay. If I remember correctly, the Yamibito was a member of one of the families, and they were trying to hide that fact.
まあその通りですけど
That is correct.
その名家とは上白家ではないわよね
That famous family. It wasn't the Kamishiros, was it?
それは忘れましたわ
That has been forgotten. Sure it has. Definitely not Mew.
何それ
Are you kidding me?
二つの名家って言いますけど100年前は財閥なども多く残っていていくつも名家が存在していた時代ですよ
You say two famous families, but there were a number of large families here a century ago, including many Zaibatsas.
今となってはどこの跡取りだったかはかなり信憑性を欠く話ですわね
To say which family the Yamibito was a member of now would be a gross supposition.
俺聞いたことあるかもそれって噂では
I may have, heard something about that. According to a rumor...
びっくりしたなんだ今の音
Oh my god, what was that sound? Dun dun dun. It's the janitor. Mimi takes a peek into the hallway.
誰もいないね
There's nobody there.
とにかく惨殺事件を起こした弓人を 上白家のご先祖様たちが捕らえて町を守ったと、そういう単純な言い伝えですわ。
Anyway, it's an old legend that the Kamashiro family saved the town by catching the Yamabito when it went mad.
読人はもうこの町にいるんでしょうか。
Is it possible there's already a Yamabito here in this town? Dun dun dun! Everyone turns to look at Hanako, forgetting she was there after she dropped that very dramatic statement.
すみません、独り言でござる。
I'm sorry, I was only talking to myself, you weren't supposed to hear. The bell rings. Ding dong bing bong. Ellipses. Well then, question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you got to say for yourself? Maimi or Ryuzaki? I think this is my chance to do Ryuzaki's quest. I think this is my chance. I'm not a child. It's a playground for adults. Well then, yes. Bring something. Okay, I think I know how to do this. I think we can do this time. I think we can do it. As long as the game doesn't decide to screw me over. I change my clothes and go down to the living room. Yukino's just going through the door when I get there. The door slowly closes behind her. She's gone out again. She seems to be investigating Mihate Town with a passion. I look out the window and see Yukino standing in front of the mansion, holding an open book. Oh, I can only go to the mansion. I catch up to Yukino outside the mansion. No, I'm losing time.
おはよう。さっき起きたばかりじゃなかった？
Huh? Oh, good morning. Just got up, did ya? So she knew. Knew what? That I just got up? Are you going out already?
私はただの散歩よ。あてもなく。
Just for a walk. Nowhere in particular. Are you still investigating something?
まあそんな感じ。犬も歩けば棒に当たるってね。
Something like that. You know what they say. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing ventured, like Bravely Default. We wander down the street to where the ocean comes into view. Aw, how romantic. Yukino has been taking walks around town every day trying to find something. I ask her what she's trying so hard for.
もうその質問はいいよ。逆に君はどうなの？君こそ毎日何か目的があって生きてるの？
What? I'm not answering that question. How about you? Do you live each day with a particular purpose in mind? I shake my head without saying anything.
でしょ？人ってみんなそんなものよ。明日も明後日もしあさってもあると思ってるから、今日一日なんて無駄にしてもいいと思ってる。
Right? Everyone's that way. We think we can waste a day because we believe tomorrow and the day after will come. But what if it doesn't?
それが続く毎日。そしてそれが君。
That's what happens every day. And that's what you're doing, living your life a quarter mile at a time. Enough of that. It's my turn to say that.
お互いうんざりする話ってあるものですな。あれ？
We both have stories that we get sick of. Huh? I follow Yukino's eyeline and see a girl in pajamas and slippers. Kokuna.
ほら、これどう見ても事件じゃない？
Look, this is obviously some sort of incident, right? I don't think it's an incident, but the way she's walking around town concerns me. The girl seems to be looking for something.
放っておけないわね。
We can't just leave her alone. She mumbles as she approaches the girl.
ねえお嬢ちゃん、こんなところで何してるのかな？
Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing here?
えっと、
What? Well...
何か探してるのかな？よかったらお姉さんたちも手伝うよ。
Are you looking for something? We can help if you want. We? I guess I've just been volunteered.
みーちゃんを探してるの。
I'm looking for a little me.
みーちゃん？
Oops.
と、 猫ちゃんかな？
Little me, is that a pet? Maybe a cat? Maybe it's the lady from Beaufort? Yukino takes a wild guess but hits a bullseye.
うん。猫のみーちゃん。
Oh. Yeah, little me, I mean, Mimi is a cat. Chan is always hard to translate. At least for the characters, it's just their names. Like the amount of times that Yukino says like Saya-chan and everything like that, and she just says Saya. That's easy to translate. I think Mimi is a pretty good translation. I don't know why they changed it to Little Me here. They've used Mimi in every single other encounter with Coconut, and this time she's like Little Me. Like she's a rapper.
ビンゴ。そっか。みーちゃんいなくなっちゃったの？だったら今から一緒に探しに行こっか。
Bingo! So did Mimi go missing? We can look for her together. I'm not saying Little Me. It seems we've been given a mission.
ほんと？一緒に探してくれるの？
Really? You'll look for her with me?
もちろん。何か手がかりはないかな？
Of course. Let's see. Are there any clues?
あのね。
Yeah. Listen. Whenever I hiccup, Mimi always comes running. What? Look, listen. Like she's nabby. We end up helping the girl look for her cat, Mimi. We'll probably run into Mimi and Hanako along the way too. The girl tells us that her name is Kokona Morikawa and that she's staying in the hospital right now. She'd be keeping the cat in the hospital's courtyard, but the director took it and abandoned it somewhere. Oh no.
しかし捨てられたとなると、どこに捨てたのかが問題ね。
So, she got abandoned. The question is, where?
どうしよう。病院の周りを探してみたんだけど。
What should I do? I've looked everywhere around the hospital.
院長先生とちゃんと話して飼ってもらったら？
Why didn't you ask the hospital director to let you keep the cat?
もう話したもん。先生、絶対にダメだって。
I did. She said no way.
ねえ、院長先生ってどんな人？
Hey, what's the hospital director like?
普段はすごく優しいよ。最初はみーちゃんのことも自由にさせてもらってたんだけど、ココナが悪い子だから。
Huh? Well, she's usually very nice. She was leaving me alone about Mimi at first, but because I was a bad girl...
ココナちゃん、怒られるようなことをしたの？
Kokona, did you do something bad?
ココナがいけないの。夜中に抜け出してみーちゃんに会いに行ったり、病室に連れて帰ったりしてたら。
It was my fault. I snuck out in the middle of the night to see Mimi and I brought her back to my hospital room. Now I snuck out of the hospital to go find her.
それはいけないね。先生の言いつけ、ちゃんと守らないとね。
That's not good. You have to listen to your doctor's orders.
それじゃ、みーちゃん探して、一緒に先生に謝りに行こう。
Alright, let's go find Mimi and apologize to the director together. Okay.
さて、なんとなく分かってきたかな。
Hey, are you getting the idea? No way. What?
まず、ココナちゃんの行動範囲内には捨てない。だけど人目にはつく場所。量が取れて、車が来なくて、そして猫が鳴いてても大丈夫な。
First of all, she wouldn't abandon the cat anywhere Coconut could find her, but someplace safe where people'd notice. Makes sense. So, where's that? We're people. Why haven't we noticed?
それを当てるのがワトソン君、君のし。
Watson. 32. This is 8-4, I think. 32. Watson. Yukino. AM. Watson, the sidekick of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes. Yukino is a huge fan of detective novels and has read through the original Holmes mystery series along with the Lupin stories. Does that mean that his name is Juan Jotson in Arsène Lupin? In LeBlanc or whatever? Oh.
それを当てるのがワトソン君、君の仕事だよ。なんちゃって。 そんなのわかるわけないじゃない。
That's what I thought. Boing.
さあ、日が暮れる前に思い当たるところに行ってみよう。君の勘に任せるからさ。
Let's go to all the places we can think of before it gets dark. I'll leave it to your intuition. She's very irresponsible.
お兄ちゃん、頑張って。
Try hard.
どこに行く？
Where should we look? What is this? This feels like an episode of Dora. Well, you know it's the forest, so let's just go to the forest.
見果ての森か。あるかもね。
Miyate Forest. I guess it's possible. I know it's possible.
誰にも迷惑がかからず、ひっそりと捨てられる。かといって誰も通らないわけじゃない。日陰も多いし、猫を捨てるにはいいかもね。
It's shady and people could still come across it without it bothering anyone. It might be the perfect place. We start walking towards Mihate Forest. The perfect place, they say. Oh, Hanako, a familiar figure suddenly darts in front of us. Is that? Yukino notices as well and calls out.
花子ちゃんじゃない？
Hanako, is that you?
びっくりした。
Oh, you startled me.
どうしたの？そんなに急いで。
Why are you in such a hurry?
この子、森に捨てられてたんです。飼い主さんを見つけてあげないと。
I found this left in the forest. I have to find the owner.
この子？
Excuse
ちょ
me.
っと見せて。
This what? Let me see. It's Mimi.
ほら、ビンゴ。
Bingo.
もしかしてこの猫ちゃんの飼い主さん、いえ、ご家族の方ですか？
Are you the owner of the family of this cat?
飼い主っていうか。
Not exactly. Kokona seems embarrassed. Yukino nudges her in the back.
飼い主さんだよね。こんなに一生懸命探したんだもん。
Yes, she's the cat's owner. She's tried so hard to find her. Well, Kokona begins to sob. She didn't seem like she was sobbing that much, but okay.
捨てられちゃったらどうしよう。
What if she gets abandoned again?
大丈夫だよ。私も一緒に話してあげる。
She'll be fine. I'll have a talk with the hospital director with you. She gently pats the girl on the head.
よかったです。あ、じゃあ私はこの辺でドローンさせていただきます。
That's great. Alright then. If you'll excuse me, I'll vanish now, just like a ghost.
花子ちゃんもう行っちゃうの？
Huh? Hanako, you're leaving already?
はい。撮影中に見つけてちょっと気になっていただけですので。
Oh, yes, I was just a bit worried because I found her during my shoot.
撮影？何の？
A shoot? What for?
なのって映画の。はっ！撮影！自撮りです！自撮り棒です！
The film, of course. I mean, I was shooting selfies with a selfie stick.
花子ちゃん、自撮り画像を上げるのもそこそこにしといた方がいいよ。今写真を悪用する人ほんと多いからね。
Hanako, you shouldn't upload too many selfie pictures. There are a lot of creeps out there who abuse those photos. Yeah, like that one webtoon.
心得ました。
I understand.
じゃあココナちゃん、私たちも病院に戻ろう。
Come on, Kokona. Let's go back to the hospital now. What was that called? What? What is this? What is that from? Killstagram. That's what it was. When we get to the hospital, a woman appears as a doctor. She rushes towards us. We've probably seen this before.
ココナ。
Kokona. I'm going to skip through this because unless there's anything
この方が
different.
院長
Is
先
she
生
the
ね。
hospital director?
うん。
Yes.
じゃ
You have to ask her
院長先
herself.
生
I want
ダメ
to
だ
keep
と何？
Mimi. Told you so many
それは
times. You never listen to me, Mom. Mom, huh? So they really just get right to the point, huh? Mom.
院長先生、辛いことを
The
忘れ
cat's
ると
helping her
みんな
forget.
そうや
Yeah,
って生き
yeah,
て。
yeah. Exclamation point. I'll listen to you. I want to keep the cat.
命あるも
And then she'll talk about raising life, and she's like, Kokuna, fine, we can do it. And then she'll be like, you have to make sure you take care of the cat. And then they thank us, and then... I've heard that before, which you said earlier.
私のセリフ
Huh? What did I say? That in life, not everything goes your way. You know, sometimes your sister gets killed in a car accident. It's natural for life to be hard. That's the way it's designed.
そうだよ。その通り。人生は辛くて当たり前。でもだからこそ、そんな人生を私たちは楽しむことができる。
Right, exactly. Life is naturally difficult, but it's because of that we're able to enjoy our lives.
有名な人の言葉よ。
I was quoting someone famous. Really? Who?
フランスの確かYukinoおとなし。
Oh, someone French, I think. Yukino Otonashi, I believe. She was quoting herself.
なんだか歩き続けて疲れちゃった。帰ろっか。
I'm tired from all the walking around we did. Should we go home? She slaps me hard in the back as she asks. Yeah, ow. Oh, thump. Suddenly, someone bumps into me from the side and I nearly fall over. Slapped in the back and bumped in the side. Man, today's just not my day. I'm gonna drink more of my boba.
いったたた。何こんなところぼさっと歩いてんのよ。私は謝らないわよ。It's a what, isn't it?
It's this lady. Ouch, what the hell are you walking so slowly for? I'm not going to apologize, it's your fault, isn't it? Her incredible outburst stuns me into silence.
絶対謝らないから。確かに言い過ぎたけど、あの子もいつから謝らない子に。もう、どこ行ったのかしら。
Ah, so this is what happens if we don't force Hanako to go make up with her. I'm definitely not apologizing to you. I'll never say sorry to some kids. Speaking of kids, where'd she go? The woman starts away, her high heels clicking.
今の人、どこかで見たことある気が。まあいいか。思い出せないってことは重要じゃないってことよ。
I feel like I've seen her before. Oh well, if I can't remember it, that means it wasn't important. If you don't remember it, that means it wasn't important.
さあ、帰ろう。朝の散歩がこんなに長くなるとは思わなかったわ。
Come on, let's go home. I didn't think my morning walk would turn out to be this long. She has a cheerful expression on her face. Night. Where do we go? Do we go to the mansion? I say we go to the mansion. We were supposed to go home, right? Back at home, the lights are on. Is it gonna be Mimey? Mimey? Did you get fat? What do you mean, did I get fat? It's awkward living in the same house as a married woman. Oh, I hear a knock. It's definitely not Mimey then.
おーい、起きてる？
Hey, you awake? Half asleep, I open the door to see Yukino standing in front of me.
あれ、起こしちゃったかな？ごめんね。また後でにしようか？
Did I wake you? Sorry, should I come back later? It's okay. What is it?
今日の夜空いてない？ちょっと映画に付き合ってほしいんだよね。一人で見るのも味気ないでしょ？
Are you free tonight? I want you to come see a movie with me. Going to the movies by yourself is boring, you know.
無理ならまゆみちゃんを誘うからさ。
If you can't, I'll invite Mimey. No, I can go.
本当？よかった。それじゃあ今夜7時に駅前で。
Really? Cool. Meet me in front of the station at 7. She gives me a salute and leaves. 7 o'clock. Front of the station. Where could she be? Let's go to the mansion. The worst thing that happens is nothing. The weather is very nice. The cicadas cry out, living out their short lives. Yukino's reading documents she's scattered all over the table. I wonder why it's world end, and why it's not separated here, but in the game it is. I should ask Detective Ryuzaki. I shouldn't bother her. I quietly open the door and leave. And then I walk back in. Oh. Nice. Yukino. Oh, Deco, I was just thinking to myself, this is the round where you and Yu found the bag, wasn't it? She points to the water. It was coming down the river, almost like it was floating, right? I nod. And inside the bag was... Huh? What time is it? I tell Yukino the time. Oh, no, it's this late already? I did too much thinking. I gotta go. She has so much energy. But where is she going? And then we'll just go here. Forget about the bridge. Hello, Yukino. It's 7 p.m. I turn my face towards the sky as a slight drizzle begins to fall.
あ、いたいた。ごめん、待った？
Oh, there you are. Sorry, were you waiting long?
なんだか雨が降ってきちゃったけど、ま、夏の雨は夕立ち。すぐ止むでしょ。さあ、始まっちゃうから急ごう。
It's raining, but summer rains are just showers. It'll stop soon. Let's go, the movie's about to start. We're going to a movie. Sounds like we're in an amusement park. When we leave the theater after the movie, the rain is coming down even harder than my hiccups. I look at Yukino. She's deep in thought, completely unbothered by the rain.
なるほどね。そういうことか。どう？面白かった？
Oh, I see. What do you think? Was it good? It was not a good movie, it was a good movie. What do we think? Do we think that Forget Me Not was a good movie or a bad movie? Let's review Forget Me Not. It's somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. A romantic movie aimed at teenagers with a cast of popular young actors and actresses. It ends with a real twist where, oh no, I'm not telling, go see it for yourself. I'm gonna say it's a bad movie. It's not a good movie.
そうよね。私も想像してたのと違ったんだよね。好きなジャンルじゃなかったというか。
Right. It wasn't what I expected either. Not my favorite genre. You thought it was a horror film, right?
お、正解。なんでわかるの？そうなのよ。私すっかりホラー映画だと思ってたんだよね。
Exactly. How'd you know? I completely thought it was supposed to be a scary movie. How did we know? Lucky guess?
ほら、このタイトル。Forget Me Not ってホラーな匂いするタイトルじゃん？
Look at the title. Forget Me Not. Sounds like it's a horror movie, doesn't it? Does it? Yukino looks up at the sky. If it doesn't, why did we think that she thought it was?
結局雨止まなかったね。誰よ。夏の雨は夕立ちだなんて言ったの。
The rain didn't stop at all. Who said summer rains are just showers? I wonder who.
ねえ、傘持ってないの？って君折りたたみ傘持つようなキャラじゃないよね。
Hey, don't you have an umbrella? Well, you're not the type who carries an emergency umbrella around.
じゃあ、走って帰ろう。
Well, we better run home then. She whoops and jumps into the rain. She's gotta be kidding, but I hurry after her. Yukino, wait up! The rain hits my shoulder, my neck, my arms. Yukino runs ahead of me, though she nearly slips. Don't fall!
何それ、なんかのフラグ？押すなよ、絶対押すなよ、みたいな。
Is that a threat? Don't you dare push me! She stops suddenly. I stand next to her, almost running into her.
見て。
Look! Thunder growls across the sky. That's not great.
あんなにはっきりと稲光が見えるってないよね。
How beautiful! You almost never see the lightning so clearly. Not as beautiful as you are, Yukino. More lightning flashes, shaking the cold, dark, graying clouds. Aren't you gonna run? There's gonna be more lightning.
雷落ちたら落ちたでしょ。 もういいよ、疲れた。もうこれだけ濡れたら逆に気持ちがいいわ。雨のシャワーを浴びながら帰りましょう。
Let it come. I'm tired, and being soaked like this actually feels pretty good. Let's let the rain give us a shower. Oops. Once I give in, the rain and the thunder stop bothering me. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
もう下着までびっしょびしょ。
Oh no, even my underwear is soaked. TMI, Yukino. Huh? Amana? Was she trying to get Yukino's wet underwear? I see Miyu Amana on the other side of the street.
誰かいた？
Did you see someone? Oh, maybe it was Amana that we saw the other time. I turn around. Yukino is soaking wet, looking at me with wonder in her eyes. These right here are eyes of wonder. What? Yeah, over there. Wait. What a nice ambient sound. What a nice, like, ambient, like, thing that we just have. It's nice and zen. What if we just made this a stream? Just nothing but... Oh, yes, I did sneeze. Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, over there. What? What? Wait. Amana's gone. Dun dun dun. I thought I saw Amana. Turns out, I sneezed too soon. I could have done an authentic sneeze, but... Just a couple seconds off.
え？誰？
Huh? Who? Nothing. Achoo. Come on, let's hurry up. We'll catch a cold. I think you already got one, pal.
軟弱者。このくらいの雨で風邪とか言ってちゃ豪雨だらけの人生をぶっとく生きていけないよ。
You wimp. If this little bit of rain makes you flinch, you'll never survive the storms of the real world.
ほら、先に着いた方がお風呂の優先権ゲットだからね。
Come on, whoever gets home first gets dibs on the bath. Ah, it's cheating. Achoo. I don't know, what's the sneeze sound effect? I end up using the bath after her. What's the generic, like, sound for sneezing? Aside from achoo. The weather forecast is unreliable. Then again, that's just one part of the truth of this world. You know how, like, the sleeping thing is Sia. Sia. I wonder, am I gonna have a cold? What up? Hey, Kensuke Achoo.
おい、俺の名前とくしゃみを混ぜないでもらえるか。ケンスケックしとかないわ。
Look, can you not do that? I'm not Kensuke sneeze. I don't know. Sorry, I guess I got a cold. Achoo.
なんだ、夏風邪でも流行ってんのか。今日はアマナも休みみたいだからな。
I wonder, wait a second. No, never mind. Is there a summer cold going on around or something? It looks like Amana's absent too.
朝木先輩は風邪の心配がなくてよかったですわね。なんとかは風邪をひかないって言いますものね。
It's good that Asagi doesn't have to worry about being sick. They say fools don't catch a cold.
およ、ヒーローは風邪をひかないってね。
Exactly. Heroes don't catch a cold. What was that?
はっはっはっは。
Is this some sort of reference I don't get? I thought I saw Amana out in the rain last night.
ああ、雨の時？
When we got rained on, Amana in the rain sounds like it's name of a song or a painting. I lost sight of her right away, but achoo! I was sure it was her.
じゃあみゆちゃんも雨にやられて風邪ひいたのかな。しまったな。
Maybe Mew was out in the rain and caught a cold too. Shoot.
今日はみ
Shoot.
ゆちゃんにインタビューしようと思ってたの。調べたんだけど、天名家もずいぶん歴史の古い家系みたいなのよね。
I was going to interview her today. It turns out the Amanas are a family with a long history of hiccups in this town too.
ねえ、この後カフェに顔出してみない？
Hey, why don't we stop at the cafe after this?
おいおいおい、なんかそこ楽しそうな話してるじゃないの。二人してこそこそと。
Hey, why are you whispering? You seem to be having a fun conversation.
みゆちゃんのお見舞いに行こうかって話してただけよ。
We were just talking about going to see Mew.
それはいいな。おいマイミー、お前もどうだ？
Oh, good idea. Hey, Maimi, you want to come with?
パス、今日は無理。
I can't today. I'll pass.
なんだよ冷てえな。花子、お前は来れるよね。
How cold. Hanako, you can come, can't you?
私はこの後テレビのインタビューが。はあ、しまった。
I have a TV interview after. Oh, shoot.
インタビュー？
What? An interview?
ニカレーのインタビューが放送されるので、お家に帰って見たいなーなんて。あははは。
Nikre is doing an interview on the air, so I want to go home so I can watch it. Ha ha ha.
マジか？おいおい、そんな情報俺の元に届いてねえぞ。それ
Seriously?
どこの番組のインタビューだ？
Seriously? I didn't know that. I didn't know what? What show interviewed her?
午後のグッドタイミングです。
It's, let's see, Good Timing Afternoon.
花子でかした。ニカレイの追っかけの身でありながら危なく録画を取り逃すところだったぜ。感謝するぞ花子。
Nice job, Hanako. Despite being a devoted follower of Nikore, I almost missed out on that. I appreciate it, the Church of Nikore.
ということでユキノッチ、悪いが今日の午後はキャンセルだ。
So, Yukinoshi, I'm sorry, but I must cancel our plans for the afternoon.
誘ってないから気にしないで。
Don't worry, I didn't invite you anyway. That's something that I realized I can do. The comedy sounds.
そうなんだよ。昨日土砂降りの中帰ってきてさ、風邪ひかせちゃったんだよね。
Right. What did I do? I don't think I did a voice for Yamato. Right. I think at some point, I had a voice for Yamato, but not anymore. Right, she came home in the pouring rain yesterday and caught a cold.
そうなんですね。
I see.
買い出しに行かせた俺が悪いんだけど、まさかびしょ濡れで帰ってくるとは思わなかったからさ。
Well, it's my fault for making her go shopping, but I didn't think she'd come home soaking wet. Soaking wet? In your school uniform?
いや、
Oh,
いや、着替えていったから。
no, she changed before she left.
あんた何ゴスロリ服がびしょ濡れになってるのを期待してんのよ。
Stop imagining a girl in that gothic Lolita outfit soaking wet. I wasn't. I was.
したよね。
Yes, you were.
じゃあ今日は話を聞くのは無理ね。
Anyway, I'm not going to be able to hear her story today.
話って何の？
What story?
ああ、天名家って江戸時代から続く名家だったって聞いたんですけど。
Well, I heard the Amanas were a well-known family going back to the Edo period. Edo? Something like that. A period.
何突然。まあそんな話も聞いたことあるかな。
What brought that up all of a sudden? I guess I've heard that story.
その昔100年前、上白家と手を組んで読み人を退治したってあの話 本当ですか？
Is it true that 100 years ago they cooperated with the Kamashiros to get rid of a Yamagito?
読み人の話？俺そういうの疎いんだよね。ミュウみたいに頭良くないし。
The stories about a Yamagito? I don't know much about that. I'm not smart like Mew.
わかる範疇でいいんです。私が調べたところだと、昨年課長のおばあさんが亡くなられてますよね。彼女を中心に山田家は。
Anything you know will help. According to my research, your grandmother, the head of the family, died last year and...
知らないって言ってんだろ。
I said I don't know. What a dramatic sound. Da-dum! Ah. The Jaws thing was my thing, but the dramatic thing they played there, that was the game.
ああ、ほら。俺なんかしがないカフェのマスターだからさ。そういうのは年寄り連中に聞いた方がいいんじゃないか？
Yeah, you know, I just run a small cafe. Why don't you ask the town's elders about stuff like that?
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
謝ることはないよ。こちらこそ役に立てずに申し訳ない。
Definitely not a sussy vodka. Nope, definitely not. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry I can't help you.
コーヒー、おかわりは？
You want a refill on that coffee? I pick up my cup for another round. That's when... Okay, I'll stop.
結構です。
No, thank you.
そう。残念。美味しいのに。
Are you sure? It's good.
私たちこれで失礼しますね。ほら君も。
We'll get going now. Come on.
それじゃ。
See ya. I nod to Yamato and leave the cafe. What's going on? Why the sudden change?
なんだか怖くなったの。彼のヤマトさんのさっき。
I just got scared. Yamato. He was deadly serious.
あれはさっきだった。
I mean, deadly. That's the way a killer looks. A killer? No way.
うん、なんでもない。帰りましょう。
Never mind. Let's go home. I knew you'd do it. I mean, I had to. Never. You good, my guy? Hey kid, what are you doing out so late, Ryuzaki? Oh. Just kidding. You thought it was Ryuzaki, but it was me, Yukino. Why'd you do that? You didn't surprise me anyway. See, that's what's wrong with you. You're too level-headed. Release your inner self. My inner self is fine. I don't need to release it. At least not with JoJo memes. It might not seem like it, but I'm worried about you. I mean, you haven't even done a single JoJo meme since we met. I'd be lying if I said that it might be fate that we came to this town together. I'm not gonna force it on you. Sorry that I'm getting passionate about stuff. I can be a handful to deal with. I couldn't tell if that I couldn't tell her that wasn't true. I just don't know how to release my inner self. Let's go home. Hey Yamato, it's us again. Hey, you're not gonna like kill me or anything. Welcome! Yamato greets me energetically. I then ask Yamato how Amana's feeling, despite the fact that I already know. He must think I'm an idiot. Mew, She had a high fever since last night. Whatever she's got, it's a bit persistent. I mean, she's not the toughest cookie out there. She ate some porridge just now, so I hope she'll start getting better soon. Are you worried about her? I mean, we're just classmates. Just classmates, I see. I know a song that goes like that. Yamato returns to the kitchen, whistling quietly. Wait, what? Oh! I don't think I've ever found a more appropriate time for this preset. Got carried away with Mimi. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Oh, I can't believe it. I think I'm gonna be hard locked. I don't know. Am I supposed to do this during Mimi's route? I don't know. I'm really hard locked into this one day because of Mimi. I suppose I could do it on Hanako's route maybe if I don't. Let's go through this.
見張って
I might be able to do it on a different route if I just ignore some stuff. I'm just trying to figure out where do you get the time to do this? Because I got 2 days left now. This day's pretty much a bust. I mean, I'll go see Kaori, see if I get anything out of this. I don't think so. And then... Did I miss this? Is this something that specifically has to happen? Is this something that specifically has to happen during on the 6th or whatever? And it won't work on the 7th. Okay, I think this is something I have to do on this 6th. Of course it is. Look, I can't believe you didn't show up. You could at least let me know. I'll just watch the movie myself, but you don't want me as an enemy. Right, I promised Yukino I'd see a movie with her. I feel bad. Okay, no, well, nothing ended up happening. I guess we I guess we just won't do that mission. It's okay, soundboard. You can comfort me. Well, I guess that ended up being kind of pointless, but you know, whatever. Gotta go through this again. I think this is still faster than mashing through the text because it auto plays. Excuse me. Excuse me. Boing. I probably should have just like made a save afterwards and then check back to re-see it so I don't have to do this 3 times. A nice moment interrupted by what's her face. You know what, let's go to the station just for fun. Is Yukino gonna be here? Dun dun dun. I call out to her from behind. Yukino! Whoa, you surprised me. Don't keep shouting at me from behind. Don't pull this sort of thing by the hospital. I couldn't stop thinking about that girl in the pajamas. I hope things turn out okay for her. I know, it's probably none of my business to be so worried. Come on, say something. You felt like that before, haven't you? It's important to talk about this sort of thing. Oh no, look at the time. High school kids shouldn't be going out so late, you know? I'll be home soon. Go on back before then. She only acts mature when she feels like it. Rest time. It's late. I dive into bed. Dive into work. Something another day. And then a bunch of different words. And then they say, living in America. Da 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 millennium. And then, you're what you own. Boom. It's like the Twilight Zone. And we saw this before. Get all those Yukino points. It's so late. I think that movie, and then we say, I think that movie was rubbish. It was not a good movie. Rubbish films, thunder, wet clothes, second bath, can sneeze. And then, dun dun dun. Oh, that sounds much scarier when, it's played back to back like that. And then we just talk to Yamato, nothing changes there. I guess I'll have to do that some other time. I will save my progress. New cafe. I think I get the general idea. Mission start. Link start. Let's go to the mansion. Weather's nice today. Is Yukino home? Yukino is drinking tea in the living room.
Ohayo!
Morning. Did you see Kensuke's text? It's so hard to read anything he says with all the typos. Hasn't he ever heard of proofreading? Well, this is Kensuke we're talking about, so no point in complaining. Anyway, I'll be going now. It's true that he makes a lot of typos, but I wouldn't call him undecipherable. Maybe I'm going easy on Kensuke. Progress time. To the mansion. Back at the mansion, nobody seems to be inside. Mami and Yukino are both still out. Oh, never mind. No one home. I open the fridge and pour myself some barley tea. Since the windows are closed, the room feels stuffy. I could waste away the whole day in here. Come on, give us the other panorama. The good picture. The good view of the room. Progress time. And then... let's go here. Just go right on inside. Da-da-da, Mew Cafe, M, and Hanako will bust in and she'll be like, oh, I had to go through this really embarrassing thing where I reserved a bunch of seats. Oh, right, none of this is voiced. I had to voice this last time. Right, traumatizing. It's really hanging on Mew's face for a while, huh? Pastiche. Da-da-da. Sure, I'll save my progress. Dun 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 dun. Saturday. Saturday, where should I go? Well, why don't we go see Yukino? Is this Yukino's Ultra Quiz? You'll find it one day. What did she say? Better than staying up, cooped all. Preparation for the summer camp? I don't have enough for this source. She's not listening. I need to check something out. I'll be at Mihate High. I'll be off. In the end, she manages to leave before me. Hats off for your ability to spring into action. I know I skipped through that, but, you know. To the school! I guess they aren't filming in the special classroom building, because it's nearly empty around the club room. Oh, it's rare for you to come here. Doing research? How driven. Well, the summer camp is tomorrow. And anyway, once I get into this sort of thing, I can't stop. Oh, and I've also got my cleaning job later. Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, they're filming here today, you know? I didn't know how word got out, but people from all over came to see. Well, at least they can't get inside the building. Surprised you got in. Me? The gatekeeper knows me. He does? Yeah, so, the crowd by the gate was pretty thick earlier, but the gatekeeper got me a way in. She really has a charming way with older men. I heard Nickray shooting outdoors later today. Then they're filming at the riverbank again tonight. Oh, I just heard all this from the gatekeeper. Guess whoever they got manning the gate has a loose tongue around women. There. Now, I've got to go somewhere else now. See ya! Is that how she gets all her inside info? It's almost a way she's a non-fiction journalist. Is it though? Yukino! Back at home. Yukino at home. There are lights on in the mansion. Someone must be home. Welcome back. What was it? We got two, like, book titles or, like, titles out of this game, or this stream. We got Yukino at home, and we got something with Amana. Thing is, I'm still so unprepared, but still, I hope you're looking forward to it. What? You're kidding me, no reaction at all? No, I just don't know what you're talking about. How can you be so dull? Our assignment for camp tomorrow. I didn't have time to finish the last part. What? What's with that face? What? No way. Did you forget? Are you prepared at all? Well, it is you we're talking about. You might be able to pull something off. Well, I'm gonna go sleep so I'm good and ready for tomorrow. Good night. Yukino goes into a room at the end of the hall on the first floor. I won't think about anything. I'm just going back to my room. You think about Yukino sleeping? Huh? Is that what you're thinking about? Is that what you're thinking about? Get some help. Oh, I realized I've been missing out on potential World's End, too. World End Syndrome. World End Syndrome. Also, I don't know why I didn't save there. Because I was gonna end the stream here. Oops. Oops, and now I haven't saved. That's a tree, that's a koi fish. The ocean waves, a hot spring, feel free. Hot springs? Not really. Wow, look at the scenery. Show something racy, the value will skyrocket. Hi-ho, it's more boring than I thought. Why?
どうしてだって答えよう。俺の想像では上城邸では至る所でメイドがうろつき、指を鳴らせば何でもやってくれる。
Why, let me tell you, I imagine the Kamishiro Manor is full of maids who'll do anything at the snap of a finger.
そんな甘美で意外な世界が広がっているものだと勝手に想像していたのだが。
I was imagining living in such a sweet and idyllic world.
それは想像じゃなくて妄想ですな。
That's more a delusion than imagination.
もはや健介くんは危ない性癖がアイデンティティになりつつあるよね。
Kensuke, your abnormal proclivities are subsuming your identity.
アイデンティティ？なんだそりゃ。どこさんの紅茶だ？
Proclivity? Huh? What kind of tea is that?
雪乃さん、もっとシンプルかつ近距離で攻撃しないと健介にはダメージを与えられないよ。
Yukino, that went right over his head. You gotta aim your sights slower if you're gonna hit Kensuke.
どうやって？
Really? How?
どうやってって、はい、ミュウ。
How? Show her, Mew.
変態。
Pervert.
あの人を蔑んだ目。頼む、写真撮らせてくれ。
Those eyes. So full of contempt. Please. You have to let me take a picture.
ね、ダメージ食らったでしょ？
See? That hit him right.
喜んでるように見えるけどね。
He looks more excited than hurt.
しかしよくまあこんなに集めたよな。俺からしたらただのキモいコレクションにしか思えねえけど。
This is a huge collection. It almost makes me sick.
キモいですって？失礼ながら浅木先輩は物の価値を見る目を持ち合わせていないだけだと思いますわ。
Sick? Excuse me, Asagi, but I think that perhaps you simply don't have the eye for seeing the value in things.
古きゃいいって考え自体が古いってね。だいたいさ、もっと大量にガーンってあると、まあ俺もちょっとはビビったかもしれねえけど。
Saying things are valuable just because they're old is an outdated concept. I'd be kind of scared if you had even more.
上白家が所有するものはこれだけではありませんのよ。歴史的に重要な資料は金属地の蔵に。
What? This isn't the only collection the Kamishiro family owns. The warehouse in the Sacred Land contains much more.
金属地にも蔵があるんですか？
Huh? You have another warehouse in the Sacred Land?
歴史的に重要な資料がこの蔵には当時の雰囲気そのままに保管されておりますのよ。
Highly valuable documents are stored in the warehouse, preserving their original sanctity.
おい、完全に言い直したよな。
She totally just walked that claim back.
何のことでしょう？
What are you talking about?
それより皆さん、そろそろお食事の時間ですわ。広間に戻りましょう。
In any case, it's almost time for our stream to end, everyone. Let's go back to a save point.
生かされているものには生かされている理由がある。
There's a reason for those who are kept alive.
この世界に存在しているものはすべてなすべきミッションを託されている。
Everything that exists in this world has a mission to accomplish.
つまりこの運命論に紐づければ、読み人という命を超えた存在もこの世界での存在意義があると私は考えます。
In other words, even the Yamibito beings beyond life have a reason for existing in this world, I think. After lunch, we all present our research subjects in the hall at the farmhouse.
そこで私の結論です。
Here's my conclusion.
読み人は願い人。この世界でなすべき何かを残して去った魂なのではないかと。
The Yamibito are a prayer. They may be souls that have left something unaccomplished in this world.
摂理や断りを無視し、生と死を司るシステムエラーを補完しに現れる存在なのではと。
They may be beings that appear to complement the system that controls life and death, ignoring logic or fate.
では私たちは読み人という思想または存在にどう対処したらよいのでしょうか。
Then, how should we treat the Yamibito as ideas as opposed to how they would be treated as physical beings?
それは
Furthermore,
それは
there's more. Ah,
実はここまでです。
actually, I'm done.
なんだよユキノっち、ここまで引き込ませておいてオチなしかよ。
Come on, Yukino-chi, you draw us in this much and then stop without giving us a proper ending?
そうですわよ。でもなかなか思わせぶりないいプレゼンでしたわ。
I agree with him. However, your cliffhanger presentation is very good.
さすがに時間がなくてね。てか対処の仕方までストーリーは考えつかなかったわ。
I ran out of time. Plus, I couldn't think far enough along to come with a way they should be treated.
考えつかなかったって。もしかしてこれ全部ただの想像？
You couldn't come up with... Are you saying this is all from your imagination?
そうよ。説ってそういうものでしょ。推測や仮定からいつか真実が見つかる。
It is, but that's what theories are, right? Based on speculation and hypothesis, you find the truth one day.
私が全部正しいと分かって言ってたら、それは神様を超えちゃった行為ね。バッチが当たるわ。
If I talk as if I'm capable of writing about everything, it's an act of hubris and the gods will punish me.
で、山城先生、私の空想朗読どうでした？私も山城先生みたいに小説書けるかな？
So, Miss Yamashiro, what do you think of my imagination? Do you think I could write a novel like you?
想像することは民族学ではとても大切よ。そして雪乃さんの発想は全てが興味深いわ。
It's very important to have an open mind when you consider folklore, and your ideas are all very interesting.
やった！じゃあワールドエンドの続編はぜひ私音無雪乃にゴーストライターの依頼お待ちしてます。
Yay! Then please ask me, what? Then please ask me, Yukino Atanashi, to ghostwrite the sequel to World End for you.
ダメだろゴーストライターは。
Ghostwriting is wrong. Is it?
はーい、みんな静かに。これで全ての発表が終わったわ。
Okay, guys, quiet down. Everybody's had the chance to give their presentations now.
発表はどれも面白かったわね。それじゃあ朝木くんは後でレポートで再提出ということで。
All of you had very interesting presentations. Asagi, you'll resubmit a new report later.
なんで俺だけ？
Yikes, why just me?
その理由がわからないほど頭のネジが緩んでしまったでござるか。
Your screws are so loose that you can't even tell that.
なんで花子風なんだよ。
Why are you talking like Hanako now?
私ですか？私そんな風に言うでござるか？
Me? Do I really sound like that?
まさか被せてくるとは。
Is she just playing along?
それじゃあ一旦解散しましょう。夕食まで自由時間よ。
Let's take a break for now. You're all dismissed until dinner. Everyone gets their things together and goes back to their rooms. Yukino, the last one to leave, comes up to me.
ねえ、今夜はみんなが寝た後にちょっと付き合ってくれない？
Hey, can you come with me tonight after everyone falls asleep? Sure. You mean we're gonna sneak out?
それは後でのお楽しみ。それじゃあ消灯後に起こすから 健介くん、さっさと寝かしちゃってね。
You'll find out. Okay, put Kensuke to bed and I'll come get you after lights out. The passage of time. We have dinner, take baths, and enjoy some free time over card games. As soon as we get back to the men's bedroom, Kensuke falls asleep and starts snoring like a buzzsaw. That was easy. Didn't even take to try to make him go to sleep. I look over at the clock and see that it's past 11 p.m. Yukino hasn't come. I guess I'll go for a walk, as I'm about to get out from under my covers.
ごめん、待った？
Sorry, did I keep you waiting? Yukino pops her head out, like a gopher. You're late.
女子部屋、この部屋の真上なんだけどさ、健介くんが大きな声で怒鳴ってるから起きてるのかと思ったら、いびきだったのね。
The girls' room is right above this one. I thought Kensuke was awake and yelling, but it was just a snore.
上まで聞こえて女子大貧縮なんだけど、ようやくさっきみんな寝たわよ。
We could all hear it and it was driving us nuts, but everyone else eventually fell asleep. It's not my fault, but sorry.
君、この部屋で朝まで寝れる？上の女子部屋来る？
Are you gonna be able to sleep at all in this room? Want to come up to ours? Would that be okay?
無理に決まってるでしょ。何ちょっと期待してるのよ。
Of course not. Did you really think it would be?
ほら、外に出るわよ。
Come on, let's get out of here.
先日ね、龍崎さんとランチしたの。
I had lunch with Detective Ryuzaki the other day. Since when were you two friends?
そういうことじゃないわ。情報交換よ。私が調べたことも龍崎さんにはシェアしたわ。だから私たちはウィンウィンの関係なの。
It's not like that. We exchanged information. I shared what I found out with her. It's a win-win relationship. Investigating with the detective. That might put you in danger.
別に守ってくれだなんて言ってないわよ。っていうか、守ってあげるから心配しないで。
I'm not asking you to protect me. Actually, I'll protect you, so don't worry. What's that supposed to mean?
あなたたちこんなところで何をしているの？
What are you two doing here? Miss Yamashiro.
部屋を抜け出して合いびき？ミスケン合宿はあくまでも学校行事よ。不純な行為を見逃すわけにはいかないわね。
You snuck away to make out? The Mystery Club is a school event. I can't overlook inappropriate behavior. I'm sorry.
なんてね。私も抜け出してきたんだけど。
Just kidding. I snuck out too.
私が無理ってお願いしたの。
I asked her to come. You should have said that earlier.
先に言ったら驚かないでしょ？
It wouldn't be as shocking if I said it first. It's bad enough already. Yeah, why'd you bring us out here? Don't waste Miss Yamashiro's time.
あ、そうでした。すみません。夜遅くに呼びつけて。
Oh, that's right. Sorry for making you come out here so late. She's not gonna apologize to me for keeping me up, is she? I love the way you're attached to your little sound effects. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things, we'll all run it into the ground. Now that I've remembered that I could do this, I'll just keep doing it.
本日は特別にお時間をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for taking time for me today.
お二人とも今年5月下旬に一人の女子高生が姿を消したのを覚えてますよね。
I'm sure you both remember that a high school girl went missing in late May.
海園北高校の2年生ね。名前は申し訳ないけど忘れたわ。
A junior at Umizono Kita High. I'm afraid I don't remember her name.
では仮に A 子さんとしましょうか。名前が公表されていないので。
Let's call her A. Her name hasn't been disclosed.
彼女は数日後、6月に入ってから水死体として発見されました。川の上流で身を投げたとみられ、警察発表では結局事故死と判断されました。
Her drowned body was found a few days later in June. It appeared to be suicide, but police later deemed it an accident.
これを第一の事件と呼びます。
Let's consider this instant number 1.
次に災いは見果て高校へとやってきます。6月下旬、島子の愛称で親しまれていた1年生の大島真子が姿を消します。
Next, misfortune comes to Mihate High. In late June, a freshman named Mako Oshima, aka Shimako, disappeared.
夕方5時頃、校門で友人と別れたのが最後に目撃された姿となっています。
She was last seen at the school gate around 5 p.m., saying goodbye to a friend.
数日後の6月末日、河原でバーベキューを行っていたこの研究会のメンバーによって遺留品が回収されます。川を流れてきたカバンを天名さんと彼が見つけるのです。
A few days later, on the last day of June, her belongings were found by Amana and him coming down the river.
その後、大島真子さんは遺体で発見されました。これを第2の事件と呼びます。
She was found dead not long after that. Let's call this incident number 2.
第1の事件も第2の事件も発見が困難だったのはいくつか理由があるでしょう。舞台となっている間引川は流れも緩やかで川面が多いことでも有名です。
Neither of the bodies were found right away. The Mabaki River is known for a gentle current and lots of algae.
そのため死体が上がりにくいと言われていることから江戸時代には自殺の名所として悪名を馳せた時期もあったようです。
For those reasons, corpses are unlikely to surface, and this river was a common place for suicides in the Edo period. It is spooky.
よく調べたわね。確かにそういう説もあるわ。
You've done your research. I'm aware of that theory.
人が消える川、人を間引くから間引き川。川の名前はそんな過去の名残だとも言われています。
The river where people simply disappear is the Mabaki River, named for Mabiku, or to thin out. The name's a clue. Wow, I didn't know that. Are you gonna finish this throughout the stream? No. I could. I'm not going to. We'd be here for like another 3 hours. Maybe longer.
第1の事件では遺留品も残されています。少女 A が使っていたカバンです。その中には興味深いものが入っていました。
I'm waiting until the night passes and I'll take the blush out. I'm waiting until the night passes and we can save because I forgot to save before we started this. In incident number 1, A's personal effects were found. There's something interesting inside her bag.
これです。
This. Yukino takes out a book.
ワールドエンド。我が顧問、山城香織の人気著書です。
World End, a popular novel by our own advisor, Kaoru Yamashiro.
どうも。
Thank you. It's not surprising that someone from this town would own it.
その通り、どこの書店でも平積みになっている本です。定価は780円。文庫本にしては少々お高い方ですが、入手はごくごく簡単。
Exactly. This book's for sale at any bookstore. Retail price 780 yen. Expensive for a paperback, but common.
だけど、少女 A が持っていたこの本にはある特徴がありました。他の本とは決定的に違うある特徴が。
Gotta go, unfortunately. Thank you for the stream. I'll finish watching later. Hey, thanks for hanging around, Rock. Yeah, it shouldn't miss too much. Depending on how long Yukino goes, I'm gonna say it's maybe a tops of 15 minutes. Won't be that much. But there was something distinctive about the book A had. A distinction that cannot be missed. Hers was hard copy.
楽長本とか乱調本とか、そういうもの。
Oh, missing pages. Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I think we're on the 6th. No, we're not on the 6th. What am I talking about? The 11? We're on the 12th, I think. This is 30, Yukino, missing pages. A defective book that either has missing pages or is bound incorrectly so that the pages appear out of sequence. Such a mishap could make a book valuable, but if you want the whole story, it's better just to buy a new book.
楽長本とか乱調本とか、そういう問題ではなく、この本のこの部分、
Missing pages? Pages out of order? No, it's this part. She flips the cover to the title page.
ここに著者のサインが書かれていたのです。山城先生、あなたの直筆サインが。
The author's autograph is here. Miss Yamashiro, this is your autograph. This is shaping up like the final trial in Danganronpa, like the closing argument.
これは山城先生も事情聴取を受けてらっしゃいますので、特に隠す必要はありませんよね。
This isn't something I have to hide from the police, is it? After all, they already interviewed you.
そうね。私から説明しましょうか。
That's right. Maybe I should explain.
5月の下旬、日付は覚えてないんだけど、三果高校にその少女 A さんがやってきたの。
In late May, I don't remember the date, but that girl, A, came to Mahate High School.
もちろん学校が違うから私も面識はなかったわ。だけど私のファンだということで本を持ってきてサインをお願いされたの。
I'd never met her before, because she went to a different school, but she had the book and wanted me to sign it.
断る理由もないからサインをして写真も一緒に撮ったと思う。とても喜んでいたわ。多分ね。
I had no reason to refuse, so I signed it and took a picture with her. I think. She seemed very happy.
ただ遺体として上がった時も私はそれがあの時の少女だとは気づかなかった。
I didn't realize it was her when they found the body.
悪いけど私を訪ねてくるファンは時々いるし、いちいち顔まで覚えてはいないから、警察に言われてもしかしてって思い出したくらいよ。
I'm sorry to say it, but I don't recall every fan who comes to visit me. I had no idea until the police mentioned her.
ここで留めていただきたいポイントは一つ。被害者は山城先生の大ファンだった。
If there's anything to take away from this, it's that A was a big fan of Miss Yamashiro.
二人ともここまではいいですね。では次に移ります。
Are you both following me? Now, let's move on.
第2の事件、島子こと大島真子です。彼女は失踪する数日前に学内である人物から声をかけられています。
Incident number 2. Mako Oshima. Several days before her disappearance, someone spoke to her at school.
そう。声をかけたのは山城先生。島子はミスケへの入部を勧誘されました。
In fact, it was Miss Yamashiro. She invited Mako to join the mystery club.
彼女がミスケンに入る資格は十分。成績は学年トップクラス。歴史や民族学への興味もあり、そして何より
She was well qualified to join the club. She was the head of her class. She was interested in history and lore.
山城先生のファンでした。
More than anything else, she was a fan of Miss Yamashiro. She was found dead. Her belongings had also been found.
川から拾い上げたカバンには、こちらにも興味深いものが入ってました。
Her bag was recovered from the river. It too had something interesting inside.
そう。ワールドエンド。さすがにサインは入ってませんでしたが。
That's right, World End. But this one wasn't signed.
この遺留品が見つかったのは、島子失踪から数日後のことです。流れのゆるい間引き川をゆっくりとどんぶらこどんぶらこ。
The bag was found several days after Shimako disappeared. It floated slowly down the gentle Mabaki River.
バーベキューの河原を目指して。これはたまたま偶然でしょうか。
Headed toward the area of the riverbank where the mystery club was having a barbecue. Is that just a coincidence?
ここで私の推測。私は刑事ではないので、大胆かつ革新的に展開させてもらいます。
Here's my guess. I'll be bold and creative since I'm not a detective.
推測。犯人は島子のカバンを意図的に流した。ワールドエンドの本を添えて。
Speculation. The suspect intentionally threw Shimako's bag into the river along with a copy of World End. The suspect? Are you saying there's a serial killer out there?
私、最初から関連づけているつもりよ。 第1第2の事件と。これは第3を防ぐための私なりの公開捜査なの。
I've been looking for a connection between incidents 1 and 2 in order to prevent a possible incident number 3. Well, too late. Based on the two of the previous 3 routes, that serial killer did their job and killed me.
つまり第一の少女 A の事故も他殺であると。
Meaning, A in incident 1 had been murdered as well?
私はそう見ています。ただ第1の事件にそこまでの計画性はなかった。隣の学区まで帰る彼女の後をつけ、そして
That's what I think, but incident 1 wasn't well planned. The suspect followed her as she was going home.
だけど第2の事件は違う。計画性がある。その証拠に不自然なタイミングで発見された遺留品にはメッセージがついている。
But incident 2 was different. It was planned. It's proof there was a message in her conveniently discovered bag.
犯人は丁寧にも文庫本を入手し、それをカバンに入れて流している。
The suspect went out of their way to get that book and put it in the bag before throwing it in the river. Are you saying that the killer put the book in the bag?
入っていた文庫本は第8冊。つい最近増刷されたものよ。
The copy was from the 8th printing. It had only recently been made.
著者のファンである島子個人のものであれば、初版とは言わないまでも初期刷りのものを所有しているはずじゃない？
If Shimako was already a fan of the book, she would have owned one from one of the earlier printings, wouldn't she?
なるほど。腑に落ちるわ。
I see. That makes sense.
犯人はなぜメッセージを流したのか。これは明確。一連の事件が人の手によるものであることを誰かに気づかせるためです。
Why did the suspect leave this message? This is clear. He was to let someone know these incidents were intentional.
では、誰に？
Care to guess who that someone is?
私はこの一連の事件をこう呼びたいと思います。君ならわかるよね。
I'd like to call this series of incidents... You already know what I'm going to say, aren't you? I answer her. What do we think? Yamabito legend killings, world end serial killings? One of these two. Let's go this one. I don't know.
今はまだ読み人の話なんてしてないでしょ。もうちゃんとキーワード出てきたでしょ。
I haven't said anything about Yamabito yet. I've already given you the keyword. Okay, fine.
そう。呼ぶならばワールドエンド連続殺人事件。2つの事件を結ぶキーワード。それがワールドエンド。
Yes, we'll call them the world end serial killings. The link between these two deaths is the book, World End.
犯人は読み人伝説を隠れ蓑に殺人を犯している。革新的に、計画的に。そして次のターゲットは
The suspect is committing murder under the guise of the Yamabito legend. Convincingly. Systematically.
多分ここにいる私たち。
And the next target will likely be us.
私の言いたいことはそれだけ。今はね。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
That's all I have to say. For now, thank you for listening.
つまり私の本が事件に深く関わっていると。雪乃さんはそういうことが言いたいのね。
So, you're saying that my book is deeply involved in these deaths, Yukino?
だからこんな夜中にご足労いただいた次第です。
That's why I asked you to come all the way out here in the middle of the night.
警察にこの話は？
Have you told this story to the police?
龍崎さんとは時々情報交換してます。だからしてるといえばしてますね。
I do exchange information with Detective Ryuzaki sometimes. So, I guess I kind of did.
わかったわ。ありがとう、雪乃さん。今日はもう遅いわ。ここまでにしましょう。
I see. Thank you, Yukino. It's already quite late. Let's call it a day.
私も少し考えてみるけど、 雪乃さん、探偵ごっこは危険よ。あなたの推理通り、これが殺人事件ならなおさら。
I'll think about it myself, but Yukino, playing a detective is dangerous. More so in a murder case.
ご忠告ありがとうございます。
Thanks for the advice.
私は戻るわ。あなたたちももう戻りなさい。
I'm going to go now. You should too. She heads back to the farmhouse. Shocked. You did a lot of research. Why do you work so hard on this?
どうして？
Why?
大島真子さん、第2の事件の女子高生ね。
I've
私
met Mako
会ったことあるのよ。
Oshima, the girl from the second incident. What?
以前ここに取材に来た時に偶然駅前にいた彼女に取材をしたことがあるの。
I came to Mahate-town before to cover a story. I interviewed her in front of the station. The thick plottins. I never knew that.
彼女は読み人伝説にすごく興味を持っていて、というか山城先生の本の大ファンでね、いろいろ聞かせてくれたわ。
She told me a lot, as she was very interested in the Yamabito legend, or rather, in Miss Yamashiro's book.
屈託のない無邪気な子だった。輝く未来が待っているはずだった。
She was a pure, innocent girl with a bright future ahead of her.
その子が今この町が隠す何かの犠牲になろうとしている。
And that girl became the victim of something that this town is hiding.
彼女に出会ったのも何かの縁にし。
It was some kind of fate that led me to my meeting her.
ねえ、これって私のモチベーションの説明にならない？
Is that enough of a motivation for you? I nod.
夏休みが終わる前に犯人を見つける。もちろん真実に触れるのは怖いけど、許せないの、犯人を。
I'll find the killer before the summer break ends. Of course, I'm scared to find the truth, but it must be found.
だからやれることをやる。この私が追い詰める。相手が読み人伝説の模倣犯であろうと。
So, I'll do what I can. I'll corner the suspect. I don't care if there's someone using the Yamabito legend as a
読
cover,
み人であろうと。
or Yamabito themselves.
ちょっと待って。
Wait a second. She motions for me to duck down. There's a small figure in front of the farmhouse. Who's that? It's too dark to see.
あれ、みゆちゃんよ。
That's you. Amano. I look more carefully. Sure enough, that is Amano. What's she doing at this hour? While we're holding our breath and hiding, Amano goes behind from the building and disappears from view. Should we follow her?
私は遠慮する。あの子、なんだか危険な香りがするの。物悲しい何かを抱えてる気がして。
I'll pass. Something about her feels dangerous. I get the feeling that there's a deep sadness in her. Sure, she's a little different from others, but
私がいないことに気づいたわね。どうしようかな。あの子ちょっと苦手で。
I bet she noticed I was gone. What should I do? I don't like her much. Do you think she knows Miss Yamashiro was gone too?
山城先生は個室なのよ。だから大丈夫だと思う。あとは全員同じ部屋で寝てるから、私はアウトね。
The teacher has her own room, so I doubt it, but the rest of us are all together, so I'm definitely busted.
そうだ、男子部屋に泊めてくれない？
Hey, could you let me stay the night in the boys' room? What? That'll never work.
それが明暗だわ。話し込んでて寝ちゃったって言えばセーフでしょ。
Sure it will. We'll say we were just talking and we fell asleep. We can get away with it. Can we? Nobody will believe us.
それでいけるわ。私、三果高校の生徒じゃないし、失うものは何もないからね。
It'll be fine. I'm not a student at Miyahate High, so I don't have a reputation to worry about. She seems to have forgotten that I am a student at Miyahate High.
その作戦で行くわよ。
Let's go with that plan. Are you serious? We start walking towards the farmhouse. Once we get back inside, we take out another futon set for Yukino to sleep in. I never would have thought I'd be sleeping between her and Kensuke. Kensuke's living his dream and he doesn't even know it. Okay, well, it's been more than 15 minutes. So, I wake up with the harsh morning sun coming through the shoji screen. What time is it? I roll over. Good. Yukino's face is right in front of me. Is it though? That's more of like her torso. She's fast asleep with her legs hooked around mine. Hey, let go. As guilty as I feel, I can't even move because of her. Kensuke is still sound asleep.
気にしないで。大丈夫。
Don't worry. I'm okay. What should I do? The others could all be waking up any minute.
そうなんです。雪乃さんが行方不明で。
Oh no. That's correct. Yukino is missing.
朝起きたらもぬけの殻でした。
When I woke up in the morning, she was gone. I hear Sai and the others fussing in the hallway. This isn't good. I tried to move Yukino, but she's too heavy. I don't even know where to look.
もしかして男子部屋じゃありません。
Could she be in the boys' room?
そうですね。もはやここしか残っておりませぬ。
Indeed, that is the only place in this building we have yet to search.
なぜ物資区長。とにかく失礼ながら開けさせていただきますわ。
Why are you talking like that? Anyway, sorry boys, but we're coming in. Game over, man. Footsteps approach.
雪乃さんなら朝の散歩に出てるわよ。さっきそこで会いました。
Yukino is out for a morning walk. I just saw her outside.
そうですの。私ったら浅木先輩の毒牙にかかったのではないかと心配してしまって。
Ah, is that right? I was worried that she might have fallen prey to Asagi.
そろそろ朝食にしましょうか。
Well, stop worrying. Let's all get some breakfast. Saved by the bell. Thanks, Mishamashiro.
はい。それではミユさんも呼んでまいります。
Ah, yes. I'll go get Mew then. That was close.
助かった。なんて思ってるでしょ。
Saved just in the nick of time, huh? Mishamashiro, good morning. I can explain.
別にいいわよ、言い訳なんて。ほら、浅木くんが寝てる今のうちに雪乃さんを起こして。私の起点を無駄にしないでよ。
You don't have to. Come on, wake Yukino while Asagi's still sleeping. Don't waste how I build you out, okay? She winks at me. Part of me hopes that she got the wrong idea. Excuse me? You what? I turn back to look at Yukino.
大丈夫。
Okay, okay. After breakfast, we gather in the hall. Shish Deko, yeah. Although Kensuke was excited about having sashimi for breakfast, I ate while half dozing due to lack of sleep. My guy's gotta calm down. Part of me hopes she got the wrong idea.
みんな、夕べはよく眠れたかしら。
Did you all sleep well last night?
俺、枕投げやろうと思ってたのに気がついたら意識がなくて。
I was gonna start a pillow fight, but I passed out before I even knew it.
青春の1ページになるはずの夜を爆睡して終えるという残念な結果には甚だ遺憾であります。
I'm still upset that I slept through the night instead of making precious memories of my youth.
私、夜中にトイレに行きましたが、ケンスケくんのいびき、廊下まで聞こえてきました。
I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I could hear Kensuke snoring in the hallway.
あれはひどかったですね。
That was awful.
ミウさんの機嫌がみるみる悪くなっていくので、私もうどうしようかと。
Mew was getting more and more upset. I didn't know what to do.
殺そうかと思った。
I considered killing him.
山田さんがミウさんを落ち着かせようと子守歌を歌い出したのは衝撃的な展開でした。
It was a real shock when Miss Yamada began singing a lullaby to calm Mew down.
他に方法が見つからなかったものですから。
At least we got something out of this. This is what? It's like 8:13 or whatever? 73. Seven Little Babies, a children's song more commonly known as the Crow Song. The seven in the title is interpreted as referring to a 7-year-old child. Some interpret the song to mean an expression of love towards one child, while others believe it is yearning for a child who is far away. What kind of song would a crow's cawing bring to mind?
意外と
Oops.
他に方法が見つからなかったものですから、7つの子から3曲ほどメドレーを。意外と上手だった。
I couldn't think of any other way, so I sang a 3-song melody starting with 7 Little Babies. It was surprisingly good.
ケンスケのいびき2階まで聞こえてたからね。あん
We could hear-
たよくあの状況で眠れたよね。
We could hear Kensuke snoring from upstairs. How could you even sleep in that situation? Joke's on you, I didn't. I didn't.
なんだか私も寝不足。
I feel sleep deprived somehow.
雪乃さん、今朝は随分と早起きでらしたし、ゆっくり眠れたのかと思ったら寝不足なんですか？
Yukino, I thought you must have slept well since you were up so early this morning. Did you not get enough sleep?
そうね。彼が寝かせてくれなくて。
Sorry, Miss Yamashiro. Wasn't my fault. I know, right? He kept me up. Hey!
冗談だって。
I'm kidding.
大人なジョークです。
It's an adult joke. Miss Yamashiro gives us a lecture in the morning. Miss Yamashiro acted like normal, as if last night's conversation had never happened, and that this morning's conversation never happened either. Kensuke continues to yawn loudly next to me. After that, the Mystery Club summer camp is dismissed. Please, let me save. Yes. Overwrite save data, yes. Sasuke. Okay, well, that's it. But done. No more. We're stopping. We're looking at these lovely ladies here. Boom. That is where we end the stream. 25 minutes instead of 15 minutes. Close enough. Thank you all for stopping by. We got pretty far in. We're on, how far in? How far are we? 12 days in. Which means, if I mark these right. Okay, now this needs to be 12, not 13, and this needs to be 11. Okay, nice. So, that's what, the start of the second week? So we got one more week and another week, and the 25th is technically when it ends, and we go into, like, the ending, like, summer camp stuff. Let's get the boba out of here. But yeah. I guess that's all where we will end the stream. Tomorrow, if I have time, Genshin. But Wednesday, should be back on good old World End with Yukino. Originally, today was going to be Genshin, but I keep forgetting the servers don't update until 5 p.m. And I'll be damned if I start a stream at 5 p.m. So, it's like Oceanic Defender, I think it is. I assume it's like an Oziel type event boss fight thing. and then the rest of the other events open up and they all finish up for day 3. So we'll finish off Lantern Rite. That'll be cool. And I'm probably gonna choose Yoonjin just because I don't have her. So I'd rather have one copy of her than have a constellation on another character. So yeah, that'll be the plan. If not, the schedule will maintain that way. If for whatever reason I don't have time, something comes up tomorrow, everything will just maintain the same thing, just push back one day. So if I can't stream tomorrow, Wednesday will be pushed to Genshin, and then Thursday will be World's End. So that's just how it goes. And if for whatever reason, like last week, I just like can't stream at all, weekends. Who knows? I'd like to. Doesn't mean I'll have time to. Never know. Anyway, I don't have any funny songs or anything like that to play at the end of the stream. Not today. Couldn't really think of anything. I do have some ideas. I do have some ideas for things in the future. I do have my date-based songs, like September by Earth, Wind & Fire and 831 by Yorishiko, which I think I played. No, I did Sunburn. But I don't think I have any like January 31st songs or February 1st songs. So, I don't know, we might not see those for a while. What a shame. We'll see that you thought about it though. Yeah. I'd like to try and spice it up a little bit. Not that I don't like Jotunheim Lullaby, but I think it's fun to spice things up a couple times. That's why I was so happy when I discovered the joy of the soundboard. It's got just some really basic things. I've also got my own set of I have like 5 slots that I can make for custom sounds. I would warn everybody, I would lower the volume. If you're listening with headphones, I would lower the volume. If you're not listening with headphones, I would lower the volume. This next one is going to be very loud. So, once again, lower the volume. Make it quieter. Turn the stream down. This is going to be loud. Alright? We all good? We all good? I think we're good.
Magic is everything!
Yeah, so with that in mind, I want to thank everyone for stopping by the stream. Very fun time on Yukino's route. I figure maybe 2 or 3 streams. I would say a minimum of 2 more streams. Maybe 3, depending on how long I want to go. This might be really like exposition heavy, so this might be 3 or 4 streams as opposed to the 3. You were right, it was loud. Yes, that's why I warned everybody. But yeah, one other thing I want to talk about before we end. I have been looking at some games. Games? A streamer who plays games? And as luck would have it, somebody quite famous decided, hey, why don't I stream this game today too? And I was like, I was looking at that game. So if I open up Steam real quick, I've been looking at a couple different games. I haven't bought any yet, but I have been looking at them. The first of them being Needy Streamer Overload, which is a point-and-click psychological horror visual novel, apparently, which I'd be quite interested in. I don't know if I maybe should save that for like October or something like that. But that's one I've been looking at. The other 3 I've been looking at, or maybe 4, are Lobotomy Corporation Monster Management Simulator, which is supposedly pretty hard. So that might be interesting. And then Nausea, which strikes me as a kind of like Zero Escape vibe. I jokingly call it single player Among Us, but that looks pretty interesting too. I'll have to check that out. And then the last one is Ready or Not, which is, it says it's multiplayer. I'll probably just play in co-op. It's a tactical FPS game, which I thought might be funny to watch me play because we all know amazing game skills right here. gaming legend. This guy, right here. Pro gamer. That's why I do nothing but play visual novels and Genshin. But yeah, that might be fun to do. And then there's AI The Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative, which is still not out yet. They do have a release date. It's going to come out in June, so that's quite a whiles away, but I will probably want to play that in the future. But as far as immediate things, I think on Saturday, I think I'm going to boot up Zenki 0, and I think I'm going to play Reckless Skies, and I'm going to see if I can get the high score achievement. I was playing it today and yesterday. Boy, is that a hard game. There is so much of that game that is completely up to the RNG about whether or not you make any progress. So that'll be fun. But anyway, for that was the 5th time I've said this. Thank you all for watching the stream. We're gonna end the stream. And on this note, we're actually gonna end the stream. So, bye.